Hello, my fellow Americans. It's me, your president, and I'm here to address the nation and answer questions that my constituents may have regarding this historic day. Hello, constituents. Do you have any questions at this time?
What's the coolest video game character?
Who are you?
Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm the president.
What's your stance on Namco Museum for the PS1?
My stance on Namco Museum for the PS1, I'm actually glad you asked me that, is that we're going to be playing that, and that's going to be the stream, and we're not going to talk about the election.
We had to restart the stream for that joke.
We did. How's it going? Is anyone in chat? No one's in chat. Well, no one's saying anything in chat. It's quite possible we did that bit. Oh my god, Kamek is in chat. What's up, Kamek? It's quite possible we did that bit entirely just for ourselves.
That's really funny. How does a PS3 theme for Persona 5?
It is pretty good.
I like the 12 people that have it on PS3.
Well, yeah, they were obligated to release it on PS3 in the year 2016. When the hell did Persona 5 come out?
I did buy a PS3
It'd be
copy
something like
for
that.
the record. Just plain to me.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll just
It's
start.
not the right order, it's Namco.
Yeah, they are the wrong order. Oh, common.
That's fucked.
And then Encore is like way up there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll just start with Volume 1, but if you guys or if chat has any suggestions for specific games to play, we can jump around. We're probably not gonna hit them all. Ninja's gone. So we'll just see what happens. Play it by ear.
Are we supposed to be able to hear it? Because I
didn't hear that either, actually, which is interesting.
There is no PlayStation.
Wow, he's back! He's back!
My computer does not like it when I'm in the screen share while I'm rendering footage.
Namco Museum audio, where are you?
Rude.
I can hear it extremely faintly.
Johnny, he doesn't own
Crank
a
it up.
PlayStation.
Oh yeah, maybe OBS is just quiet. Yeah, OBS is very quiet. How's that?
It's the same.
What do you mean
We
it's
can't
the
hear
same?
nothing.
Ah! Oh, it's probably my Discord screen share, which is fucked up constantly.
Apparently.
Anything?
No.
Alright, time to alter the settings. Are you guys ready for the technical part of
Oh
stream?
boy.
This is my
Hell
favorite
yeah.
part of stream where I have to fuck with my Discord settings because Discord is a bad program. I fucking hate Discord. Alright, let's switch back to legacy audio. I have to quit and relaunch Discord. This is gonna be so much fun. We're having fun, we're having a good time, woo! Okay. Alright, Discord. Play! Okay.
There's Johnny.
Hey, it's me.
We saw Johnny again. Let's go.
Let's see if it works this time. My money is on no. How about now?
No.
What do you mean no? What are you talking about all this no business? What the fuck? Discord? What if I don't use an experimental method to capture audio from applications? What happens then?
Oh, now it works.
Oh yeah, great. Okay, cool. Thank you, Discord.
Just don't pause the YouTube video.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Look at him go. Look at him go.
What's he thinking about? He's going to the fucking museum.
I always loved when me and my family went to the Namco Museum.
It was such a... We talked to this fucking robot, which is based on a real robot.
This is just... It's just LSD Dream Emulator right now.
Kind
I,
of.
I think it's funny because I only when I was a kid, my main way of playing Namco Museum was the GBA version. That's how you show on screen for like 2 seconds. I didn't realize it was ever on Wii U Virtual Console.
It is really funny that they specifically put that version of Wii U Virtual Console.
Yeah.
I also remember that version had Miss Pac-Man, but not Pac-Man for
Oh
some
right,
reason.
because there was
Yeah.
a Pac-Man collection on the GBA, I think, where the cover art is just Pac-Man like doing a T-pose.
Yeah. Pac-Man after being crucified.
Well, literally, it's just simply him fucking T-pose.
They had Galaxian and Galaga, those specific ones, but they did not have Pac-Man. I was like,
Yeah, as somebody who went to an arcade recently, I find there's very little reason to play Galaxian because Galaga is just so much better.
Literally,
That's kind of
Galaxian
funny.
is just like more primitive Galaga.
Yeah,
it's just like slightly
literally
harder
just like
Galaga.
though.
it's just like Space Invaders, but it looks a little bit better.
Wow, look, it's all the Namco games, every single one. Why is he
Whoa.
fucking spinning?
Yo, he's on the move right now. Ah, he's shy. You made him stop.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pac-Man. Got GB, got Bombi. The games that are included in this collection are in red, I see.
The guy is spooked.
Oh, he doesn't need that. But he's thinking about cars, though.
What is everyone's history with the Namco Museum outside of the Johnny video?
I when I was younger, I think I owned the DS one, and I think one of my friends maybe had one of the GameCube ones. I feel like I remember. I definitely had a lot of the like individual plays, so I knew those arcade games. But
Yeah, I had the plug and play.
Yeah.
I had the GBA version, but I also had the PS1 version. Or I had this one specifically, but with a different cover. I did not have the N version, which is sad.
Oh, that's right. They did do like a couple weird different covers in America.
I had the, I think it was the Greatest Hits version.
Yeah, I had the greatest hits version of Volume 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I don't know what happened to it.
For some reason, volumes 1 and 3 seem to be the most common ones. Maybe because they have Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man.
Yeah, that's
Probably.
why.
Yeah.
I had the GBA version, but I later got the GameCube version.
It's
and
kind of
eventually-
a shame that none of the Namco museums on PS1 have 3D Thunder Scepter 2.
What about the Genzi and the Heike clans?
I later got the DS version, which I thought was funny that the DS version also had, what's it called? Pac-Man Versus, which I thought was
It
funny.
does, yeah. It has it feel like download play, which is pretty good. That's like
Yeah.
a solution. I think the Switch Namco Museum.
It also has
too,
Dig Dug
actually.
2, so you know,
It does.
Dig Dug sweet moment.
Wow, Galaxian fucking cube. That's crazy. That's what I love about looking through Namco arcade games is some of this shit after a while gets so like stupidly like I've never heard of that in my life. Wow, Galaxian
Dig Dug
third
Island.
again. Theater 6 Project Dragon.
You might want to turn the volume down a little bit,
On the
a
game.
teeny tiny bit. Yeah, on the game.
Alright.
Just double check
just
that
the
stream. It's a
screen share.
little. That's better.
A couple decibels.
Yeah.
On stream, okay.
Wow,
Ridge Racer
DX.
parentheses DX.
That's crazy. Ridge Racer. full
Ridge
scale.
Racer.
Ridge Racer sexually transmitted disease. That's crazy.
I was gonna make that stupid joke.
I remember in 2017, Atari announced a new console in the most cryptic way possible, and I swear to God, I thought they were returning to the console market, but it ended up being an NES Classic sort of thing. Is that thing
It
they just
always
released where it's a plug and play, but it can also play actual cartridges? Because that's kind
The
of
thing
cool.
is,
Maybe.
I think I have that.
My favorite part was that it had a compatibility list, which, like, no offense, but it's the Atari 2600. Well, why does it have a compatibility
how the fuck
list?
can't you get every 2600 game working?
It's just like, imagine if, like, specifically, like, Pitfall 2 didn't work. It's like, fuck off.
yeah, Pitfall 2 fans be like, I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
It's like the Xbox One. They gotta add compatibility with the patch.
They have to sell you the games later. They have to sell you Atari 2600 games for fucking pennies on the dollar.
Think about every Atari owner owns Pac-Man.
trying to fucking
Yeah.
play on your Atari and it won't let you play any of the games you want. So you go fuck this. I guess I'm just gonna have to play Tinkle Pit.
if you can find an Atari without Pitfall or Pac-Man or both, like I don't know, like good luck. Like good
The
luck.
funny thing is, I think
Wow,
I have that
boxes.
exact reproduction console that you guys are talking about.
You know what this is? This is Super
I
Smash
got it
I
Bros.
for
think there's a
Christmas and
newer
literally
version
never
of
opened
though.
it.
I think they
It was called the 2600 Plus, whatever is the
yeah,
new one.
that's like the recent one. But I
And
do
they
think there
released a
might
new
be an
game
older
for
one
it
that
too,
cartridges
which is kind of
too.
wild.
That
There's
is
al-
kind of
the-
wild.
Do you know the Pitfall developer still develops games for the Atari? Like I have one.
Jesus.
Like you can only buy them like in like an actual like physical box though, so they're kind of expensive.
What was
Oh,
that stupid
shit.
console that Tommy Tallarico was peddling?
Oh, the Amico, the Intellivision Amico.
It is releasing in an indeterminate amount of time.
It's
Yep.
been releasing in an indeterminate amount of time for quite a while.
Yep.
It's real
Wow, I
though.
can
Come
listen to
out.
all the music from Pac-Man. This is great.
Whoa.
Television Amiga. That
Those are the two songs that are in Pac-Man.
I feel like the Evercade has a higher chance of succeeding than the
People
Television
actually
Amiga.
vaguely like the Evercade, which is interesting
Yeah.
to me.
The Evercade's
Mhm.
probably alright. It's just hyper niche. I feel like.
Yeah, which is like fine.
Those
can play
square
Duke Nukem
stools look
Advance
really
on it.
uncomfortable to sit on.
Ain't heard
So-
of no one. What should I play in Volume 1? What should
What is the most obscure game in Volume 1?
probably Toy Pop.
Yeah, definitely Toy Pop.
Toy Pop
What's
and
Toy
then
Pop?
Bosconian's probably number 2.
Bosconian is surprisingly fun.
Bosconian is.
I do like Bosconian.
Another one of the games I played at the arcade.
I wish I had the soundboard of Tim Rogers saying Bosconian because it's all I ever think of. It's fucking
That's all I can think of. Is just, I don't know what the game is. Yeah, we know it from the sound clip.
Wonder Momo I wish I liked more. Wonder Momo's in Encore and I'm really bad at it. I feel like I'm missing something. Man. So true, so true. That really is one of our friends a couple years ago, I was complaining about something really minor, like it's not a big deal, that kind of sucks, and he said something like, yeah, all you ever do is bitch and moan, and I feel like that SpongeBob music cue is the musical equivalent of all you ever do is bitch and moan. Here, I'm just
feel like
gonna
we
go
never
straight
use that
ahead and
one.
play the game, and then if we need to look at tips or anything, or the story.
Should we add any soundboard clips?
I mean, we have to like rearrange the soundboard.
Oh yeah, we also need to boost the server. We have like none of these.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is we have so many good ones that are missing.
The Super
I
Kind of
love
weird that they
Ball
just have like the
Adventure
sprite
is
cheats
missing.
in this game.
Like
Oh,
I
shout
love
out
the
to the
dumb
Toy
little
Pop room
run
just being
animation.
fucking a white void for
Yeah.
some reason. Except it does say Toy Pop on the floor.
See, it's branded.
Wow, and you can see
know
like
what?
reflections and shit.
It's that fucking reflection takes up too many resources. They couldn't afford
That
to
was-
put anything else in here.
I agree.
Fucking. Hey Ninja.
I mean, I'm-
POV Patrick's dream in Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Patrick's dream, and this.
I feel, like, I'm pretty sure it's just they took the model and flipped it. So like,
That would make sense.
I love the dumb little run animation Pac-Man has in the loading screens.
I do think Patrick's dream in Battle for Bikini Bottom is like unreasonably funny.
It is actually like a really
Well, 'cause-
fucking good joke.
What if like if you played the level normally, you literally go through the entire stage, and right at the end you're like, oh, what is this gonna be? It's just like 1 second left.
It's so fucking funny. I just really like the idea that he just has so little imagination.
I mean, that was the joke in the show.
yeah.
That was a joke in the show. Yeah.
That's true. It is also just a joke from the show.
As much as I played Namco Museum as a kid, which the PS1 version, honestly, not a whole lot. I don't remember a goddamn thing about Toy Pop.
Did you play
I've literally
Volume
never
1?
heard of Toy Pop.
Yeah, Volume 1.
I think this is one that like, because I've owned and played other Namco museums. I don't think this game comes up all that often. Like this is the only
Yeah.
Namco museum I think I have that has it.
Like, every once in a while, I just gotta sit down and realize Namco made a lot of fucking arcade games in the 80s and 90s, dude.
Oh, it's fucking
Mhm.
crazy. Oh god, they took my clothes.
Oh, no.
Shit. Look at his fucking arms when he walks.
I still maintain that the best Namco museum is Namco Museum Virtual Arcade for the Xbox 360.
I should play that sometime. I only brought it up in the video because I thought it was funny that it's called Virtual Arcade, but it doesn't have a Virtual Arcade in it.
Yeah, It's just
quite amusing.
It does have a
It's
lot
just-
of like the 360 like live arcade things, to my knowledge.
Why
yeah,
does this,
it's just like the best value for a Namco Museum game. Honestly, it's got like all the heavy hitters.
you know what? Why does Namco Museum Remix on Wii have a remake of Pack and Roll? I've never understood that.
Because
It's
pack and
kinda
roll
cool.
is peek and roll. Okay, you
I
guys.
think it's probably because of the motion control thing.
That is
Yeah,
I mean, I
very
guess.
I
weird.
do want to play it. And
It
then
is
they
very weird
re-released
they
that
specifically
version of
chose Pack and Roll.
specifically in Pac-Man Museum Plus, which is kind of
Oh yeah, they did. That
Um,
was fun.
shout out also to how Remix has an updated version that's just simply Mega Mix that just adds some stuff.
It's the one that
forget,
actually
is-
has the old games.
Does
Is,
Remix not have the old games in it? Like that's just
It
not an
fucking
option?
does not.
What?
That's crazy.
That's
I
no.
know because I have
Hashtag
Remix
not my
and not
Namco
Mega Mix.
Museum.
Dude, fucking Mega Mix still has the thing though where like you can play the old games with any controller you want, but you absolutely need to boot the game up with a Wiimote and nunchuck to navigate the fucking hub world. And it's like, why? What if I don't have a nunchuck? What if I just want to play fucking Pac-Man?
Imagine you're me and you buy Namco Museum Remix because you just want to play fucking Pac-Man, but you can't because no, it's just the motion control bullshit.
God.
Does
Well, I guess
Remix,
there's
does
always
Remix have
Pac-Man
a?
Party.
There is
I do
always
own Pac-Man Party.
Pac-Man Party does let
Okay.
you just simply play Pac-Man from the menu.
Same with Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures.
Oh, that's right.
Fun fact, Pac-Man
Pac-Man
Party
World
isn't
1 and
very
2.
good.
Okay, but here's the
It's
real.
okay. I refuse to shit on Pac-Man Party because I've played Pac-Man Fever, and so I know that it could always be worse.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, which worse, Pac-Man Party or Pac-Man Fever?
I haven't
Pac-Man
played Party
Fever,
in
definitely.
years, but I feel like it's almost unquestionably Fever. Pac-Man Party
Yeah.
would have to be really fucking bad. And I feel like it's
I want to play the game just so I can play as Heihachi.
It is really
Because-
funny.
because
that,
it's
like,
funny.
fucking Hey, I play as like I alternate between Ms. Pac-Man and Reiko every single time. And fucking god, the character selection in that game is crazy.
There's 6 characters.
Namco Museum is cool. Unfortunately, I'm stuck at work. I'm sorry to hear that, Jackie. Are you how long are you at work? Are you working tonight? If you can.
There's a
like-
chance that they don't have the stream fucking
Yeah,
audio.
she came to just simply like say hey and then left. Wow, I got the
Yeah.
high score
Well, you
by
got
just
it.
being alive for like yay long.
Yay long.
Yay long, the cousin of Fei Long. One day Street Fighter lore stream, not today.
What?
Well, maybe if I feel like playing fucking Street Fighter 1, that would be funny. Pac-Man
I
Party
can't
is
wait for
really
this.
good and fun. I really like it. Yeah, I played it back in the day. I remember liking it. Is this just two-player mode?
What's
I cannot wait for Street Fighter lore shenanigans.
It's gonna be so
I'm-
funny. Yeah, this
I am
I
fucking
don't remember
ready.
what like the main gimmick of Pac-Man Party is. Is it like a Fortune Street kind of thing? I vaguely remembered that you buy properties in that game.
I think it's just Mario Party, but I could be wrong. I
I'll be
remember
real,
you get, like cookies for some reason.
Like, I've only played Pac-Man Party once, and I remember it like being too much like Mario Party for it to be unique, and not enough like Mario Party for me to be having fun.
Yeah,
That's how I feel
exactly.
about Fever.
That is literally Regrets Scavenger Hunt.
Fever fucking like it takes like a couple liberties to distinguish itself from Mario Party, and every single one of them makes it a worse game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is this Undertale? Yeah. Pac-Man Fever sucks, though. It does. Pac-Man Fever genuinely like fucking sucks ass.
I've only
I
ever
will
heard that
say,
it's
though,
terrible on you.
It's a bad game. I want to do a video on it, but like every time I play it, it just like drains my soul away. And I don't want to do a video until because the game, I think you can technically beat Pac-Man Fever because the
Yeah, we
opening
can-
cutscene like establishes that if you get a certain amount of like, I think there's like an ultimate goal.
We can force you to play it with us.
That is
Parsec
kind of
time,
like how
baby.
my current
we
is
could
going.
Parsec, but then I'll maybe.
Oh, that'd be so
See,
bad.
the problem with it is I feel like at that point I would. Oh fuck! I think my GameCube memory card might have gotten wiped. I think I might have lost my fucking save.
Oh,
I'm gonna need
well,
to.
I mean, guess you're just gonna have to do it all from the beginning. That'll be fun.
I'll have to.
Pour
I'll
one
have
out for
to
Johnny.
like pass my save back and forth between emulator and console, so that I can suffer through some of the game with you and then not lose that progress.
I feel like one thing that a lot of Mario Party clones get wrong is that they don't make the board gameplay very interesting. They focus too much on the mini games, which is literally only half of Mario Party.
Yes, I think that's true.
And you got SpongeBob Lights Crab Pants, which is only mini games, which is why it's actually good.
Except for the GBA version, that's a 2D platformer.
That one's
Lights
also
Camera
kinda
Pants is
okay.
actually amazing.
I really like that game.
Yet another game where its handheld version is just a completely different game.
Very classic. I like
good, though.
Pac-Man Party more than Mario Party. It's more strategic. It's basically Mario Party mixed with Monopoly, mixed with tower defense. That sounds fun.
You know, another thing I
remember
hate about
liking
Mario
it.
Party, another thing I hate about Mario Party clones is the ones where everybody moves at the same time. So there's absolutely
yes.
no board strategy.
Yeah.
I want to play Sonic Shuffle with like a group of people.
Sonic Shuffle,
Yeah.
I've
never played Sonic Shuffle.
Fucking sucks. I've tried to play it with other people multiple times and
Like,
we've never gotten through an entire game of it.
I'm just curious how it would be if I like actually give like an honest shot with like 4 people and 4 controllers.
I've played it.
I tried it. I've tried it with
people.
2.
It's not
I don't
fun.
like it.
Cause I feel like the card thing might be like vaguely interesting.
Yeah. It really is kind of
Ow.
interesting how like Mario Party has a ton of clones and none of them are good.
Except for Lights Camera
There's a
Pants.
couple, I'm sure, that are good.
I really can't think of any other like Mario Party-esque games that are like good.
I'll have to play it again, but I will stick up for Pac-Man Party. I think that one is fine.
It gave us
I
the
will
Ghostly
say,
Adventures design, so I'm gonna have to take off a couple of
Yeah,
points.
but those designs are actually slightly different and better in Pac-Man Party.
better.
Yeah, I am a Pac-Man Party design defender.
The
I
closest
think
one
the
I can
designs
think
of
of
Pac-Man Party are
is the closest Mario Party clone I can think of is literally like Wii Party, but it doesn't really count, does it?
Yeah, that's
No,
literally
no,
made by
no.
the same developers. I don't know if that
yeah.
I gotta go, but I might come back when I get off work in 2 hours if you're still here. We might be, we'll see.
probably.
But
There was,
yeah,
like, this
thank
one
you for
GBA
stopping
game
by,
I used to
Jackie.
have.
Best of luck with the rest of your
I would need
shift.
to retry it before I can vouch for it. So.
You know what game I want to try is the Muppets Party Cruise. I want to see if that's
Oh my God.
any good at all.
Here's a fun fact. When I got my GameCube in 2005, that I rented a couple games. That is the first GameCube game I ever played.
Fucking
I
the
think.
Muppets Party Cruise.
Yeah, Muppets Party Cruise.
Do you have fond memories of it?
I don't remember a goddamn thing about it.
That's a
always
good sign.
I do have. Oh shit! Wait, the PS3 can play PS1 games, so I might bring it out later, depending on where we go. But I do have fucking Muppets Race Mania for PS1.
What was the game?
I think the second game I ever played on my GameCube was Mario Party 4, which I bought,
Oh, I feel bad. for
and
you.
had a much better time with that one.
Yeah, 4 is
I'm
pretty
a-
good.
I'm a 4 defender.
I don't like
The
4.
boards suck, but the mini games are like really, really
Like-
good.
Okay, that's also true of Superstars and not Superstars, Super Mario Party. But
Yeah.
There's so
Defense
many
that game.
fucking Mario Party games on. Well, there are 3. There are 3 Mario Party.
There's a lot of
games.
games in general at this point.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
All right, I'm playing.
Love how
Bostonian.
some people were like, "Why does the Switch need 3 Mario Party games?"
The
And,
GameCube
like,
had 3.
the GameCube
And the
had
GameCube
4.
The GameCube had 4 of them, and also like only
people do.
lasted for 4 years.
They're not
Remember
named
when-
very creatively, except for Jamboree.
You remember when friggin'
Jamboree has
Remember
like
when-
the older Smash Brothers thing of just we picked a random synonym for the word party.
I wish
Yeah,
I still did that.
Because they trapped themselves into not using the numbers anymore.
I like how they named it Super Mario Party Jamboree to imply it's a sequel to Super Mario Party, even though they play nothing alike.
It has
That is
like
fine.
some mechanics, some super, but that's like it. Otherwise, it feels like
What's the
Superstars.
next Mario Party going to be called? Do you think it's going to be like Super Mario Party Hootenanny?
Something
I
probably.
mean, there is a hootenanny mechanic in one of the boards.
Oh my fucking god. I love.
There's
I
this
really
game
do
I played
like
a-
that all of the arcade games here have like the disgusting arcade boot up sequence intact. I think that's fun.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That is very funny.
Default gray.
Bostonian.
It was like drawing something with tiles in Game Maker.
Wait a minute.
Let's
Is
go.
Bostonian just Galaga? Wait,
Just
no.
No.
nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I played Bosconian all the time as a kid because it was on the frickin' plug and play.
Yeah, I
I've
do.
never
remember
played
this
it once in my
actually. I
life.
sucked ass at it as a kid, but I do like it now. I think it's pretty good.
You know, another game that I remember playing at the arcade that I ended up surprisingly liking, that is similar to this, is Sinistar. That game's fun.
Ooh, I haven't played Sinistar yet.
That game's interesting.
It's like a
Beware my-
resource management
Yeah,
game
same.
almost.
Oh,
You have to mine stuff.
Wow.
I was in a voice call once. I don't know if you were there, Johnny, but there was someone playing Sinistar. It was like literally the
I feel
funniest
like I
VC I've
remember
ever
that.
played.
Oh fuck! Doesn't
And
Sinistar
Sinistar
have
himself-
like the like voice synthesis thing going on?
Yeah, he has a
And like the
voice.
evil jump scare face thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is very loud and very scary.
Bro,
Like,
That's
a
like back in
3-second
my
long
day, we had
roar as loud as he
Sinistar.
can,
Dude,
like
back there
literally.
from Sonic Heroes is here.
I'm sure
It probably was.
for the time. Yeah. That makes sense.
Speaking of games with voices, I'm just gonna talk about the arcade I went to
Oh yeah.
a bunch
go
on the
for it.
stream because like, I don't remember what it was called, but it was in Ohio, and oh my god, it was so cool. There, it was like a ratio of about 2/3 pinball machines to arcade games, but they still had a ton of games and stuff. It was a completely free play. It's $20 for admission, but all the games are free. So
Oh yeah.
I was there for like
Arcade
3
I love arcades
hours.
that do that.
They had I think every arcade Pac-Man game, like the classic ones. They even had a Pac-Man Plus.
Everyone always fucking forgets that Pac-Man Plus even exists, so that's
I didn't even
because it's
know
literally
it
just
existed.
Pac-Man with a difficulty
So-
mod.
Yeah, it's like it's simultaneously one of the least interesting 80s Pac-Man games and one of the most interesting, just
Yeah.
because it's so, like, forgotten.
Baby Pac-Man is a weird one because it's a hybrid arcade game pinball machine.
Yeah,
Was that the
game
one
is
that Tommy
fucking insane.
Tallarico had?
That's the one that Tommy Tallarico had, yeah.
Oh
Yeah, it's his
my
favorite.
Young Pac-Man. Shout out to one of the Namco PR people for saying in the Ghostly Adventures cycle that like the protagonist of Ghostly Adventures is the son of Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Lying.
Just
to the
straight up
Paxter.
lied.
It's not true. Pac-Man's dad's name in Ghostly Adventures is Zack.
Zack Man.
Fucking Zack,
Dude.
Zack Man.
Canon name of Pac-Man.
Literally Zack, and then his mom's name is like Sunny.
Okay, it didn't have every arcade one. It did not have Professor Pac-Man, sadly.
That's like the bar trivia one, right?
Yeah.
It just occurred to me, do they literally ever call him Pac-Man in Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures?
I think they might, but usually they call him Pack or Paxter. They don't often call him Pac-Man, if ever.
So it's like Pac-Man a superhero name, or
I kind
Would it
of,
be? That's
I
like
think
it's.
It's like a title. It's like Erdrick in Dragon Quest.
I think I
You were
read that
bequeathed the title of
is like a
Pac-Man.
fucking title. Like, was his dad Pac-Man? But then also, like, it's the weird thing of, like, the species is, like, pack people, but every time there's something that has the word pack in it, it's like, oh my god, Pac, like you. I wrote some note that was like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're all surprised? It's like, oh my god, it says pack. You just made a fucking packberry pie.
What is a packberry?
I don't know. The other things include fucking pack and cheese, smashed pack potatoes, fucking... The puns aren't good. They don't try.
Yeah. The only thing that I like, kind of like in Ghost Adventures is that the original maze from the original Pac-Man is like an old, decrepit, haunted location.
I kind of
It's called Maze 256. That's fun.
I question why it's like in the fucking like behind a high school, like the entrance to hell. I don't know why you would build a high school there, but that's just me. Because it leads to like the Netherworld. That's why the ghosts are able to get to Backworld, because Pac-Man fucks everything up and like goes into the Netherworld from the maze.
Yeah,
from his high school.
What the fuck? What did I walk
We're
into?
just talking about.
Don't worry about it.
And I'm playing Bosconian.
That's way better than fucking I think I'm gonna future like just refer when talking to others about my parents, just refer to them as my roommates. My roommate has the fucking NBC on, and I'm like,
That's a
dude,
shame.
really no. I was like, we literally talked about how
Come
we
on.
weren't gonna watch
We
anything.
gotta play Namco Museum, dude.
Yeah, no, I literally, we did like a joke at the start about me being the president, and then I put helpful text on the screen saying, "Don't talk about the election."
None.
Yeah, even I'm good.
Did you announce that you were streaming?
It's kind of impromptu. I decided on it like a couple hours ago.
No, I meant in your Discord.
Oh, I don't think I did in the Discord. I posted on Twitter
yeah.
and made a YouTube community post though.
Secret stream.
Secret stream. Only for the cool-
Secret stream.
That's funny because the only people it's secret from are like the community. Follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky, then you know. I did put a YouTube one up. I didn't put it in Discord. I forgot to put it on Discord.
Only the real ones allowed. Sorry.
The real ones are the people that aren't in my Discord server.
Yeah, that's what I don't know. That you're in Discord.
Why am I kind of
Only
cracked
the
at
fake ones.
Bostonian? What the fuck?
This game's not that hard, I think.
Bostonian. Yeah, this is definitely easier than a lot of the other space.
Wait, do we still have it or no?
I don't think we do still have the same group, unfortunately.
We also are.
So wait, if we announce it to everybody but the people who joined the Discord server, that means that we announced it to the real fake gamers?
Yeah. Is that that we've just announced it to the real gamers and not to the fake gamers?
I don't know.
I don't know. The tangled web we weave. One has to wonder where it all leads to. Wow.
We're also not allowed to say anything too funny because we forgot to record the actual fucking stream audio.
It leads to Bosconia, the land.
We still can record, or we can still say something funny.
We can still just add Craig.
Nobody be funny.
No, save all of your funny shit for next stream. We're just gonna create the same circumstances so that this is a non-canon stream. This is an out-of-universe stream. No real jokes allowed. Exactly. We can only make
Non-canon.
fake
This never
jokes for
happened.
real gamers. Not real jokes for fake gamers.
I'm just imagining like a streamer, just like literally just like ending a stream like, you know what, that one's not canon. Just like literally like playing the
That
exact
one
same
doesn't
game
fucking
again,
count.
like from the start and make it like the
In
same
my
jokes.
universe.
I wanna start saying that.
In the Johnny cinematic universe.
God. I start doing streams on Wednesday, and it's like, you see, there's a branching timeline. Friday streams and Wednesday streams are different timelines. That would be pretty good.
The canon event.
The canon event.
Yeah, this is the canon event right here.
I gotta go look at my man's house.
Like you know the stream isn't canon because Daro isn't here.
That's
Yeah.
true. Daro is the determining factor, apparently. Non-canon. Did I
Love
that would
this
be
stupid
crazy
house.
To, like, make the streams canon or not canon based on what people are present. Like the Danganronpa stream was just me and Daro, so that's another like separate timeline. But it converges maybe with like a timeline where like fucking like Ninja and I stream. That'd be funny. Anyway, I'm gonna play Pac-Man, the least interesting game included in this package. The pack is back.
Hey, do you want a secret?
Yeah.
Press the D-pad
Press
on that grid's on screen.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you can adjust the tracking or whatever.
Oh, but it's still in 4x3. Oh, I hate it.
I found out about it. I found out about that as a kid, and I like moved it all the way to the left, and I was like, "What? I can't play like this."
What's the This is like horrifying. What's the shout out also to like the squished compressed sprites because it's not displaying in proper vertical mode.
Yeah.
Oh, I just heard a sound. Whoa, follower goal met. I don't think I set a follower goal for 360, but we met it. So now I can play the Xbox
Cool.
360.
I'm having a confetti
We were
noise. I gotta
just
settle with
playing Dead
this.
Rising and, like,
There,
I don't think that's confetti.
that's the confetti
That
noise.
is not that's here. I'll play like a celebration noise.
It's so loud.
Me when I meet the follower goal of 360 followers. It's not canon.
I forgot what that one even was.
Oh, thank you, an okay guy. I appreciate that.
I,
You really are an okay guy.
there's like a
Wow.
single digit number of people don't
Zero.
even recognize what that guitar is.
Scott the Waz music got recognized though, because of course it did. Me when I hit 360 followers. Anyway,
I feel like.
what were we even talking about? Oh, I was gonna say for any Pac-Man lore experts in the chat, does anyone happen to know which versions of Pac-Man it was where I believe in the 2000s they swapped the fucking names of Blinky and Clyde to match with the road games?
Pretty much
it was-
everything from arrangement to
It was Pac-Mania.
like
Was the first one.
Does Pac-Mania?
I noticed because I noticed because I watched your Pac-Man iceberg video again.
Oh my god, I even forgot. Well, is it every version of Pac-Mania, or is it just like specific parts of it?
I'm
I
looking
did see
into it now.
when I looked
Yeah,
at
I think there's a
Pac-Mania.
wiki page
Like
about
you
it.
showed Pac-Mania
Yep.
in your news video, and it had the names right.
Okay,
so
yeah,
I
it was
think they
it was
swapped them.
Pac-Mania, and then everything from Namco Classic Collection Volume 2 to Pac-Man World Rally.
Jesus Christ.
Shoutouts to Billy Mitchell being in your Pac-Man iceberg video.
So true. What a legend.
Billy Mitchell and Tommy Tallarico.
And fucking Tommy Tallarico being in there is insane.
I love the legend question mark.
Is he? Is he? I don't know. The verdict is out on whether I consider Garrett Bobby Ferguson a legend or not. It's so fucking
Wanna know
funny
what's
he
something
tried
that I
to
think
say
is
that about Garrett Bobby Ferguson.
So something I think is really funny about the whole Blinky Clyde era thing. In Wreck-It Ralph, despite the credits and everything referring to Clyde as Clyde, the the closed captioning refers to him as Blinky.
Oh my god, even they were fucking confused.
Oh,
Why'd they
my
even
God.
choose Clyde and not Blinky?
Because it's funnier.
It is pretty funny. What was I gonna say? I learned about a funny, like, closed caption thing the other day, because Sam and I were watching Pokemon, and we were looking up, like, errors where Pokemon use moves in the anime that they can't actually use in the games. And there was one listed where it's like, this move is not verbally said by any trainer, but in the subtitles it says Water Gun, and this Pokemon cannot use Water Gun. And I was like, how the fuck?
Just combing through the closed captions for every single episode.
Someone's
How do we know that this is
someone
the
can
only
watch them with
closed caption
subtitles.
move error? That would be an interesting rabbit hole to look into, is just like weird closed captioning oddities, because I know there's like just instances of like weird shit popping up where it's like, oh, that's like a swear word that's not actually being spoken right now. They misheard that.
I've played multiple games where I have like really weird like minor differences between the subtitles and like the spoken audio. I'm like, how's that even possible?
Yeah, it's really like just odd when that happens.
it's kind of common too, at least in my experience.
love
I mean,
that
I've seen
animation
plenty of
stuff
instances
in
where,
my
like-
head. True.
Like, I've seen plenty of instances where, like, character names will be spelled wrong just because closed captioning tends to be an afterthought for most companies. And
Yeah, that makes
only
a little bit more sense.
Like, it only happens because they're legally required to.
You'd think they'd be given like scripts or something more often. I
Yeah.
do notice in a lot of YouTube videos that actually have like manually added closed captions, they're clearly just copy pasted from the script because there's minor discrepancies and sometimes major discrepancies. But that's like,
Yeah.
that makes a little more sense because it's like an independent operation. It's really
Yeah.
interesting when it's like a big major like company and it's like, oh, they fucking put these subtitles together in like 2 seconds.
One day I'll
It's
get
like-
bored
it's
and
like-
close captioning some Johnny videos.
They use auto generation.
I think the only video of mine that has closed captioning is Year of Luigi because Dapper just like offered to do it and did it, and I was like, well, I'm going to pay you for doing it.
I've messed around with closed captioning stuff before just out of boredom, but I've never done anything as long as a Johnny video, and one day I'll be bored enough to.
God, that's
One day.
that's the joy of being me. Is sometimes people just make the decision to do things for me for free, and I'm like, well, fuck. I'm going to pay you for having done it, but like, fuck.
It's because I enjoy being part of the video making process, but I hate scripting, so I never make my own videos.
That's the joy of being around a lot of creative people. It helps. We'll just say
It
that.
helps.
It helps. I'm gonna play some. I think I'll play Galaga and Rally X, and then I might boot up one of the later Namco museums so we can play some weird shit. Maybe Pit Stop
Yeah.
in Volume 3 for Ms. Pac-Man. I do really like the opening Galaga music. I think that's a good one. That's a good one right there.
Like that just kind of cuts off.
Yeah, it just adds. It sounds like it could go like forever.
Yeah.
And now we have the beautiful music of space.
Love these sounds.
These sounds, I like to believe, if I were born in the 80s, these would just play in my head at all times.
Yeah.
This would just be how I perceive the world. That's like halfway to being Yoshi.
Yeah.
This explosion is so violent.
Okay, I'm looking further into it, and the original release of Pac-Mania did not have the Blinky Clyde error.
Okay, I was gonna say that doesn't seem correct. Especially
So, yeah, no,
because
it
the
was-
modern ones don't, and I figured those
Yeah.
were probably closer to the original.
It was literally just everything from Pac-Man arrangement onwards.
Weird choices over at Namco. Weird that they committed to that decision for so long instead of just fixing it.
Promotional material for Pac-Mania had the error,
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
but the actual game itself did not.
Pac-Mania is an interesting game. I'm a fan of it, but it's weird. So true.
True.
Yeah, background music is like jingling keys to me. That's a good way of putting it.
This is doing some Cocomelon shit to me.
Cocomelon for the fucking 80s kids.
You see here, Galaga is cursed because it remains the only MCU joke that I think is genuinely funny and I quote way too often.
Is there a fucking Galaga joke in the MCU?
Yeah.
Like in the Avengers, so like in the Avengers, I don't even remember the entire context. It's just on the helicarrier screen, and Tony Stark's just, that man is playing Galaga. Thought I wouldn't notice, but we did.
Damn.
And then Steve Rogers is like, I understand that reference.
This raises many questions. For example, the Marvel characters know the Capcom characters, but the Capcom characters have also crossed over with the Namco characters. Which is it? Is Galaga a video game, or do they exist?
It depends on whether or not anything wants to be canon.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume that fucking Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is not canon to the MCU.
I mean,
Yeah, no, it's not.
Happy does canonically have a Donkey Kong Jr. cabinet, so
It's a cinematic video game.
I mean, it absolutely exists purely to sell the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but no,
I mean, yeah,
it's not canon
that's
to it.
true. It Cinematic Universe.
Does the story have like Thanos or some shit?
Yes, it has Thanos. Thanos is a major character.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Most of the characters are characters that were at the time relevant in the MCU.
When did that come out?
You can absolutely tell that they were getting ready for Infinity War.
Yeah, like 2017.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what Marvel character? Let me just look up the Marvel roster for that game in its entirety. I know Spider-Man, Thanos, Gamora, Rocket Raccoon for sure. None
Captain
of the X-Men
Marvel.
are in it because they were being super petty.
Mhm. Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange.
Oh, I mean, Iron Man's right there on the box art too. Yeah, I mean, some of those are staples, but yeah, like Captain Marvel was clearly added for the synergy. Don't they have Black Panther's DLC?
Yeah, Black Panther was DLC.
Yeah, okay, Marvel roster. Black
You still got
Panther.
to see him in the game as part of the story, though.
That's true. They put him in there, and the Monster Hunter too. The Monster Hunter is DLC, but you have to pay. But he's in the story. So the Marvel roster in that game: Black Panther, Black Widow, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange. Help me out. Dormammu. Dormammu. Yeah. Okay. Gamora, Ghost Rider, Hawkeye, Hulk, Iron Man, Nova, Rocket Raccoon, Spider-Man, Thanos, Thor, Ultron, Venom, Winter Soldier.
Genuinely surprised Dormammu made it in.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider is kind of weird to me because
Yeah, literally. Compared to like
Ghost Rider isn't in any MCU movies as far as I know.
compare that to like MVC3, because MVC3 I think has some fucking weird ones in there.
I think Ghost Rider made it in on a technicality because, like, Ghost Rider would have almost certainly been off limits because the last movie that he was in was a Fox-made movie, but I think Fox lost the rights to Ghost Rider because they didn't make a movie in 10 years.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's also why Deadpool isn't in Infinite, because Fox.
Well, I think it's
Yeah.
that's movie rights, then, not game rights.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't that they couldn't use them, it was that Marvel didn't want them to use them.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Marvel wouldn't let them use
That's
any
why the
character that they
X-Men
didn't have the
aren't
film
Marvel.
rights for.
They could have used the X-Men, but Marvel didn't want them to because they were being petty bitches about the film rights. Yeah.
Well, at least now they can do it.
They can. But yeah, no, the roster in MVC3 for Marvel: Captain America, Deadpool, Doctor Doom, Dormammu, Hulk,
Yeah,
Iron Man, Magneto,
Dormammu milkers.
Dormammu milkers, Hulk, Iron Man, Magneto, MODOK. MODOK, I think, still shows up as like a boss in
Yeah.
MVC Infinite. Phoenix,
Yeah.
Sentinel, She-Hulk, Shumagora.
Why are you saying you think like we didn't play it within the past month?
Listen,
Have you forgotten
it's
already?
A fever dream. Shumagorath, Spider-Man, Storm, Super Skrull, Taskmaster, Thor, Wolverine, X-23.
That one's got a couple Fox ones.
Yeah, no, that's like reasonably interesting. And also Rad Spencer from Bionic Commando, baby, let's go.
And like, even with Marvel 3, a lot of those characters were only added because they were making Marvel movies at the time, but
Oh,
Disney
yeah.
did not yet, like, Disney
Yeah.
did not yet own
Before
Marvel, so they
Before
were
Disney
allowed
is,
to,
I was about to say.
Yeah,
like, they were allowed to use non-relevant movie characters.
They clearly wanted some synergy, but it wasn't like entirely synergy, which is like fine. Do you know how to get the double ship in Galaga? I do. I'm just very bad at it.
Everyone knows that.
That's like the first thing you learn when you play video.
Yeah, exactly.
And then,
That's
like,
something that can happen to you by accident, dude.
That's how you learn. Is it happens to you by accident?
but like, Disney with Marvel in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite's development was so fucking petty, because not only were you not allowed to use anything they didn't have the film rights to, if you pay attention to any of the promotional material, you'll notice that Disney did not let
Yeah, that's
any of the promotional characters show any of the Marvel characters losing.
Oh yeah, that was something said. Is they wouldn't allow promotional footage of Capcom characters beating Marvel characters, which is insane. I think it was fine if it was a Marvel character beating another Marvel character.
It was Disney was so stupid when it came to Infinite's
It was
development.
so fucking dumb. They were like truly held back at like every opportunity from doing good things with that game. And then MVC2 just has like the stupidest roster ever.
But yeah, because 90% of it was reuse.
That's true too. It was just like, what characters do we already have sprites for? on both ends of it.
Oh my god,
And
it's
then there's
Tower of
two
Druaga
Wolverines
guy.
for some reason.
He's looking directly at you.
What would you do if you opened up your treasure chest and Pac-Man was in there and then he pulled out a skateboard and fucking jumped out of a 14-story tower?
I would ascend into heaven because I have just found the Messiah.
That's true.
This opening is insane.
I love the opening.
There's a pole position too?
Apparently.
Oh,
It's like the same as the first one.
oh fuck, you didn't play Rally X, what the hell?
Oh fuck, I didn't play Rally X, damn.
Yeah, we got Dig Dug.
Discuss.
Dig Dug was like my favorite game as a kid.
Dig Dug rules, dude.
They would have been stupid.
Wait, what's confirmed?
Oh,
I assume
no.
that does. I
Yeah.
assume that means Harvey was that.
I can't
what-
imagine
what-
it wouldn't. Again,
What's
they would be
confirmed?
stupid.
What are we
Nintendo
talking
Switch
about?
software is confirmed playable on the successor.
Oh, thank
Good.
God. Now I don't care what it is.
Yes, it could be bad now and it would all be fine.
Like, I've been thinking this for like a year. If it didn't
Yes,
have
yes.
backwards compatibility, it would be dead on arrival.
Yeah,
So,
that would not help them.
like, I didn't doubt that it would, but knowing Nintendo
I think
and
they
their
would be
ability to
stupid
mess
not
things
yeah.
up in random ways, I was not 100% sure.
Yeah,
I remember Switch launch and that
No,
library
it-
was so barren.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was
What?
so empty.
Giving it a built-in library is definitely nice.
Yeah.
It helps.
It's crazy. Like
I hope that they do the
There
thing
is.
where, like,
compared to that.
if you play a Switch game on Switch 2, it'll be, like, upgraded because, like, they might do it because there's code in the TTYD remake for, like a 4K resolution, which is never used in-game.
Yeah, don't a couple Switch games have that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also the quote-unquote upgraded Breath of the Wild that has a higher resolution and frame rate,
yeah,
which may or may not just be a tech demo.
it is interesting how, I don't know, that 4K is built in and the Switch is literally completely incapable of 4K. Like, it can't
Yeah.
do it even if they wanted to.
Yeah.
There has to be, like, a reason, right?
Alright guys, no smoking in the museum. But you can take pictures.
Oh, we can take pictures.
You can take pictures.
Technically, a video is lots of pictures in a row
That's true. So I'm taking many pictures right now.
of Miss Pac-Man.
Well,
Don't tell Pac-Man about that.
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, she does. She does.
Don't
in fact-
don't ask about Pac-Man's energy sector or whatever.
Yeah, details of his energy sector are between him and Ms. Pac. Oh well, hello there.
Oh God, long leg Miss Pac-Man. I forgot about that.
What's she thinking about? Why does Chomp Chomp look kind of fucky?
Hmm.
God
I don't
damn.
know.
God damn.
I do think
Throw
it
it
is
back.
Wait.
like toilet. I do think it's very funny how
homunculus glove that
there's
she keeps in her toilet.
Yes,
like
it
there's a
did.
very distinct list of Johnny waifus, and one of them is a sphere.
I do think it's pretty funny that Ms. Pac-Man. I think my server most often, if thinking about fictional character Johnny waifus, they go to Ulala or Ms. Pac-Man. And I
Yeah.
think that's the dichotomy
You
is
are-
really funny.
I mean, you are the Miss Pac-Man guy.
That's true.
This
that
is your
like,
identity.
when I'm dead, that will be what's put on my grave, and you know, that's
Yeah.
definitely not the worst thing I could be known for. I will take it. I will take that all the way to the bank. God, her bow looks so fucked up when it's squished down like that.
It's like a tumor almost.
I wouldn't have even thought of that. It's like a growth. It's like a
I don't know. That just kind of came out of my mouth.
out of your sector.
Yeah.
Shout out. I forget. I feel like they changed Clyde's name to Sue, but they didn't change any of the other ghost names.
Yeah.
So they
It's
just
so
fucking
weird
replaced
seeing
Clyde.
Sue in this. I think they only did it because it's a game with a female protagonist. We should have a female villain, and then just change one of the names.
I think Sue is like that was like one of the programmers' like little sisters or something. So
Yeah.
it was, like,
And this is weird because this is the only game where Sue is orange and not purple.
Yeah. After that, they were like, oh well, Sue's an extended part of the cast, and we need to differentiate her.
When did they turn Pinky into a girl? Because I don't know if they were always a girl.
I don't know. In America, they were a boy at first. I'm unclear
Yeah.
if Japan had a different stance on that or not. I don't know what the first game Pinky was clearly depicted as a girl in was.
I mean, Pinky was a guy in the Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I know.
Sue
going to
was the
look into this
only.
lore now.
Actually, was the Hanna-Barbera cartoon the first place where Sue was purple? I feel like that might be
Maybe.
the case.
I know she's in.
I mean, they kinda had to make her a different color to differentiate her.
Pac-Land, but I don't know if she's in
Yeah.
the Japanese version or not.
Yeah.
I'm unclear.
I mean, I guess they had to do it to differentiate her from Clyde.
We're about to
Okay,
go on
so
a bit of a Pac-Man
Yeah, we're on a
wiki
pack.
tangent after this
I've
episode.
looked into it.
Okay, yeah.
So Pinky ever being referred to as male was pretty much exclusively a Midway thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Namco was like Pinky was girl.
Yeah.
Ow.
Like Japan, on the other hand, Pinky has almost always been portrayed as female. Her first appearance depicting her as female was on the flyers of Super Pac-Man.
Okay. And then as
The
far
only
as
the only game where she was the only game where Pinky was depicted as male was Pac-Land, because Pac-Land was based directly off of the Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
And
Yeah.
even then, I believe the sprites of Pac-Land are different between the American and Japanese versions.
Yeah, they're very different.
Yeah,
I think they were
so
actually the same.
the American version.
No, they're different.
The initial US version has different sprites. I
Which
think
used
when
the
it
same
gets-
sprites for the ghosts, ghosts regardless.
No,
of
the
country.
ghosts had different sprites too, I think. I gotta look this up.
Yeah. I know for a fact at least Pac-Man's family has different sprites.
Yeah.
But again, like they usually, if they re-release the game now, it's just the Japanese version.
I like how they called Miss Pac-Man Pepper, because just calling her Miss Pac-Man would be awkward over and over.
It would be kind of cool if they just called Pac-Man Pepper. I think
Yeah.
they'd probably get away with that.
That'd be a fun. That'd make
Ghost
people
sprites
less
appear to be
upset.
identical.
That'd be a fun workaround. If they're gonna be petty bitches and not just body like that.
Yeah.
They know they can do. That's the fun thing about the Ms. Pac-Man legal situation is both companies. Well, no, not even both. Just like every company involved. It's just years of petty butchery.
Yeah.
Like it could so easily have been solved at any point if any company was just willing to budge.
Yeah.
But alas, mostly Namco probably should have just paid GCC a decent amount.
Probably.
If they were willing to sell it to App Games, they probably would have been willing to sell it to Namco.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a story for another day.
Also a story that's been told several times.
Yeah.
You should make a video about that.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You heard nothing, chat.
They really did.
I
We're on
find
an
it-
ad break right now.
I find it weird that
Subscribe via fucking Prime or whatever they call it.
in Pac-Land you have to move by pressing a button.
It's,
I think.
it's a weird game.
Yeah.
I don't need to save, it's fine. It's high scores, I don't give a shit.
Remember when high scores meant everything?
No, I was born in the 2000s. Oh,
Miss Pac-Man.
oh, Jesus. Why do his legs look, why are his back legs so fucking thick in comparison
Oh my
to his front
God.
legs? Why is their family photo like squashed?
It wouldn't fit the frame, they had to Photoshop it.
I'm gonna go look at Pac-Man taking his shit one more time and then I'm gonna play Matthew.
I think it's very funny how the TV is just Miss Pac-Man on America.
Yeah.
That was their I did put fart with reverb over it. I also love how fucking gigantic the TV is.
It's almost as
Yeah.
tall as the entire room.
It is really. Oh, I like their table. That's cute. I really enjoy.
Very ineffective table.
Honestly, yeah, it's kind of a bad table design. I just really like that this is their means of depicting that Ms. Pac-Man was developed in America.
Just in case you didn't know.
I mean, she's American. She's singing. Goddamn, getting the arm workout in there. Spidery ass its legs.
I think it's so funny how like 90% of the Pac-Man, like 90% of the classic Pac-Man games is just Midway abusing their license.
Yeah.
Literally, like Ms. Pac-Man exists entirely because they were just really upset that Namco was taking more than a year to make a sequel to like the biggest arcade game of all time. Oh wow. I would
The
love
Pac
to own
plushes.
one of those Ms. Pac-Man plushes, but I think they're kind of hard to come by. As
Probably,
the game
yeah.
notes, they were available long ago
Long ago.
in the dark times. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get out of here. Oh god, we got Fozon, we got fucking Dig Dug. Where's Mappy? Is that Mappy? Is Mappy even in this one?
Mappy would be better if he wasn't a cop.
That's true.
SMH.
Chun-Li too. Fuck, Mappy's not even in this one. Let's play Fozon. I think we're
Hell's Fozon.
I think we're going in the obscurity direction. I might do.
I think I found the Miss Pac-Man plush from that.
From that image.
From that image. You can get it on eBay for $128.
Fuck.
Sounds about right.
That's a shame. But it do be that way sometimes.
It's Scooby Dooby Dooby that way.
It's Scooby Dooby Dooby that way. Oh, I kind of like Fozon actually. I remember playing this for the video. Wow. I gotta build a shape.
Build the shape. Do it.
Oh god. Okay. Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
What? Oh.
No.
No.
Okay, I can't dislodge them. That's excellent. Yeah, I did it. Fucking Fozon, baby.
Baby.
Copyright Namco. Oh shit, okay. Attack? I don't want to attack. Love her.
Are we attacking?
It did say step 2 attack. Just a little concerning. For a game where you build shapes, oh my god, my
Ooh.
bones!
This is an absurd, like...
This game kind of...
This is just weird.
This is a weird-ass game. I don't know how they came up with it, but I do actually like it.
There's like chemicals in the background.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Just like compounds and shit.
Yeah, I don't know what this game's supposed to be.
It's Fozon. You guys act like you ain't never played Fozon before.
I sure haven't.
Fuck. I have played it maybe twice. Jesus. Oh, it's all falling apart. This is too tough.
For some weird reason, I'm thinking about Berserk, the arcade game.
No.
The one that killed those guys.
The what?
Have you never heard about... there's 2 separate instances of people dying from like a heart attack while playing Berserk.
What the fuck?
Apparently it was like completely unrelated to the game, but like the fact that they both died while playing the exact same game was like really weirdly coincidental.
That is like.
So it's like a really like well-known urban legend.
That reminds me of there's this video I watched that was about like 2 dudes playing King of Fighters, and one of them like it was some joking thing where like a dude like picked up a chair after losing. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking get you," and it was supposed to be a joke, but the other guy took it seriously and pulled out a knife and stabbed him. But the thumbnail of the video is just like blood all over like an arcade floor, and it just has a caption like the game went too far or some shit like that. It's just like, Jesus Christ. I'm
God,
sorry, did that prompt literally just say press buttons?
Yeah, press buttons.
Yeah, that's how you win video game.
That's true. This is like some fucking boomer's idea of what a video game would be.
You're right. It's literally just like colors and shapes and boops and bops.
Yep, push fucking buttons and you'll shoot shapes at the other shapes and it'll make a funny boop sound.
Alright.
I think it's funny how when you try to look up like any Pac-Man merchandise, it is 99% just the fucking Pac-Man ghost plushes you can find in Walmart crane games.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the Ms. Pac-Man plush I have. Somebody asked like, where'd you get that? And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure I saw it in a claw machine, failed to get it, and then bought it on eBay for $10.
Yeah.
I own one singular Pac-Man plush.
Yeah, I think I
got
just
it
have
at
a
a
Ms.
I got it at a garage sale like forever ago.
I'd get
I
a
think I
Pac-Man
have
to
it.
go with the Ms. Pac-Man, or like a different Ms. Pac-Man. Maybe.
I
Oh
th-
wait, no,
I
I
think-
have some Ghostly Adventures plushes. I have fucking Cylindria and Pinky. I forgot.
Yeah, I think I have it nearby actually.
Let's go. They fucking made Ghostly Adventures plushes of like all the fucking characters, which is insane. You can get fucking Pac-Man, Spiral,
There he is.
Cylindria, Inky Blinky Pinky Clyde, Betrayus.
Let's see.
that tracks.
They made a lot of merch for that show, which is really funny because I can't imagine they sold a lot of it.
It is a Toy Factory plush.
Is it like one of the claw machine ones that's like a circle?
Maybe.
Is it just like classic Pac-Man design?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toy Factory makes all the claw machine plushes that we're talking about.
Yeah, I think I just have the Ms. Pac from that set.
It had a dead bug on it.
Miss Pac-Man
So I
was
had to evacuate it from the premises.
Yeah, I wonder if she was produced separately because I feel like when I go to arcades to look for, or not to look for, but when I see those in claw machines, I feel like I'm less likely to see the Ms. Pac-Man. Like there have been instances where I'll see like Pac-Man colored pink, some of the ghosts, and
Pac-Man colored
ones. Yeah, they have like pink Pac-Man plushes, which is weird.
Breast
That might be
cancer
the-
awareness Pac-Man.
I mean, there is fucking Ms. Pac-Man Maze Madness has like the breast cancer awareness thing in the insert. It's like Ms. Pac-Man is aware of breast cancer. I mean, that's not what it says, but you know. She was like their mascot for that year, which is interesting.
It's like compile all the Puyo Puyo games with Act Against
Yeah,
AIDS.
you boot up fucking Puyo Puyo 2 and it's like Act Against AIDS, and it's like, thanks. I don't know why you're telling me this now. All right, let's get silly with it. Let's do Encore.
I'm looking at Toy Factory's listings for the Pac-Man plushies, and like they've got a listing for the set, which is all four ghosts, the two blinking ghosts, and four colors of Pac-Man: red, blue, pink, and yellow.
Interesting.
And then Miss Pac-Man is her own. Like Miss Pac-Man is her own listing.
Okay,
She's her own woman.
You know, that would actually make sense because not to give away the ghost, pun intended, but upon looking through some emails regarding Ms. Pac-Man licensing, it does appear that even prior to the AdGames agreement, Bandai Namco would generally try to separate her so that they wouldn't have to pay AdGames, or not AdGames, GCC, like wholesale for anything she was used in. So it would make sense that she's separate so that they didn't have to pay royalties on every single plush.
So, just know that if you ever see a arcade or a crane game with Ms. Pac-Man plushies, remember that they had to separately buy a box of 144 of them.
I should do that sometime.
Buy a plush box.
Yeah, I think it'd be funny.
I think you have to be registered as a business to buy directly from the company.
I could probably register
Oh god,
my
gun.
YouTube channel as a business. I don't know
You
that
could
they
get
would.
away with that.
I don't think that they would. Yeah, no, you guys don't understand. I keep a crane machine on my YouTube channel. That would be pretty funny.
See,
They
you
used
talked
to have
about it in the
17-inch
you talked about
Pac-Man
the
ghost
ones in
plushies.
Yakuza in your new video.
That's true.
You can use that as a reference.
I should buy like I should buy or rent an extremely small piece of land and just keep a claw machine with a bunch of really like stupid plushies like that in it, and just make me break even.
I mean, I really want to get I really want to try doing vending type stuff like that. Like, I looked
that'd be fun.
very hard into trying to start a gachapon business.
That would be pretty cool.
But as it turns out, registering for a business, acquiring machines, and getting inventory, and then leasing space is fucking impossible.
Yeah.
Costs like a couple of dollars.
That's the trouble. Oh, this is a Japanese game, so I had to hit the circle button instead of the X. Alright.
Get with the times, 1997 Japan.
Is this Wonder Momo right here? I think it is. Let's play some fucking Wonder Momo.
Who's Momo and what's she wondering about?
What is she wondering? Oh, there's Momo. I don't know what she's wondering about. I'm kind of wondering why she's got that fucking whip.
Damn.
A little curious on that one. Now I'm wondering what the fuck I'm looking at. Okay.
Oh god, she speaks.
I'm just gonna leave this run for a second.
I'm just looking at the Toy Factory website now, seeing all the different licenses they have.
Honestly, I would not be opposed to just looking through fucking, like, Crane Machine plushes after this.
I mean, they've got a line of Super Monkey Ball plushies now.
I did see those. That's why I was thinking about...
Epic.
Wait. That's why I was thinking about purchasing Crane Machine plushes in bulk, because I wanted those. And that's the only way you can get them. Unless you get them from a Crane Machine.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is pretty unlikely.
This is fucking music.
Most of the claw machines near me, the only, like, even moderately interesting things they ever had was Sonic and Pac-Man.
Yeah. And they're rigged as shit.
And they're really shit. I've never used one. I don't know if I've ever won a real claw machine ever in my life. Probably
I have won a claw machine twice, and
I've won at least one. I got a little Snorlax plush.
The first time I ever won a Crane game was the best time I ever won a Crane game, because I got a little Shinx plush, and Shinx was my favorite Pokemon at the time.
That's base as hell.
I rarely even see Shinx plushes. I would love to have one of those.
I got the big Pokemon Center one for Christmas last year, and it was one of my favorite gifts.
Let's go. I got the
The big fluffy one.
God, that would be pretty shit.
I thought about getting that.
I have a store near me that sells a lot of import Pokemon and like anime stuff. And the last time I was there, I was like, I gotta be careful, can't spend too much money. And then I bought like a $50 Bidoof plush. It had fun colors. It was from the Soda Pop line, and all the Soda Pop Pokemon have fun colors and Pac-Man eyes. I couldn't say no.
Yeah. I think I have a Soda Pop Sprigatito.
Ooh,
Might just look like that though.
may just look that way. I'm trying to think which are like the coolest Pokemon plushes I own, but most of mine aren't like. I mean, I just like them. They're not like particularly like insane.
I have
like a Sitting Cuties. No, it's not Sitting Cuties. It's Pokemon Fit Miss Magius, which I really like.
I have let's see, 2 shelves, two drawers under my bed, and an entire tub full of Pokemon plushes I can look at right now.
Jesus. I have a fair amount, but I don't have that many. Oh,
Yeah,
I did get a gift from a friend a while ago that I cherish deeply. Which
Excuse
is the
me,
fucking,
3 shelves.
Let's go. I got a gift from a friend recently that I cherish deeply, which is one of the fucking play-by-play Pikachus that looks like he's about to explode. I really like the 90s Pokemon plushes. They're very fun.
Yeah.
I have I had like a 90s Charizard where he's replicating that pose where he's breathing fire into the air.
Yeah, that pose, we all know it.
The classic Charizard pose.
I'm being genuine, by the way.
No, we all we all do like the Pokemon
It's
Red
the
pose.
the Charizard pose, yeah.
Yeah, the problem with it is he flops around a lot, and so we've had to sew his neck back together like a million times, and he keeps fucking leaking. So he's just in the closet at my mom's house because we can't quite fix him.
Oh, girl, help! They restocked the life-sized Oshawott plush.
Oh no. This
Oh
is
boy.
terrible information for you. My friend Royce, I think, did buy the life-sized fucking or I don't know if it was life-sized, but just the very, very big Lucario.
I
But
really
the
wanted to
4
get
foot
that.
tall one.
The 4-foot tall Lucario, yeah.
I want the 4 foot tall Lucario, but it's $400.
I
It's
really,
also out of stock.
if I had infinite money, I would get the life-sized furret that's just like fucking massive.
Yeah.
Because it's so fucking funny.
The problem is, I'm at an awkward stage in my life where if I really wanted to, I could afford a lot of this stuff. I shouldn't be buying all of this stuff.
That's the
I
trouble.
will never own a house.
The struggle of our generation, fucking surrounded by fucking like 4-foot tall plushies. I will never financially recover from this.
Yeah.
I'd buy at least
just
one-
looked to my right and I saw the fucking Bidoof hat that they put out for Bidoof Day because it was I bought it because it was the only thing fucking left by the time I got to look at the website for Bidoof Day. That was fun. I should do a video about like just weird promotional shit like that because it was literally just one day we have Bidoof themed merchandise on the Pokemon.
Yeah, I love weird promo shit.
Oh, I have to knock them off. I see. I don't know how to those. Oh, they knocked me off. They knocked my block off.
What the hell is this? Is this Marble Madness?
It's Motos. Although there are marbles, and I am mad. This is just a Mario Party minigame, is what this is.
It is just a Mario Party minigame.
Mario
That'd
Party
be
fucking stole from Motos.
yeah. The marbles would be the 3 players, and the ship would be the 1.
Exactly. Oh god, is that a bomb? Oh no.
Oh no,
It's like a fucking landmine. What? Oh.
they're circling
the
around it
fluffy
like they're
shanks.
red shells in Mario Kart.
The Fluffy Shinx plush is in stock. I'm gonna die.
Oh no. Oh fuck.
Are you tempted?
I'm very tempted. Might buy all 3.
All I'm
It was-
gonna
I
say
think
is
it's
I'm
a-
going to a convention this weekend. Pray for me.
I'm also going to a convention this weekend.
What convention are you going to?
I am going to Motor City Comic Con.
Oh nice.
Mm.
They have one every 6 months, and this is the fall one.
I'm going to Twin Cities Con.
I'm not going to a convention until like April.
I'm sorry to hear that. What con are you going to in April?
The Level Up Expo in Las Vegas.
Oh cool.
Mhm.
It's the one that I go to every year.
All I'm gonna say is, guys, pray for me. Pray for my wallet. Tom fucking Kenny is gonna be there.
Oh,
God.
And Olivia Olsen, too.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'm going to a really big convention later.
Oh, it's not.
It's either later this
What the
month
fuck?
or
What the
early
fuck?
next month.
How are there so many conventions where you're at?
I don't know. My parents find them, and I go to like at least like 8 a year.
Whoa, my god.
I'm lucky to go to 3.
This is gonna be
Yeah.
my, third
Like, from-
convention this year, and to me, I'm like, damn, I've gone to... Or no, I've actually gone to more than 4. I've gone to, 5 or 6.
From like
And that's a lot
February
to
February to July, I went to a con every month this year.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I think, 2 of the cons I went to, one in particular, the last con I was at, I got a free ticket because I had a friend who was selling art there, and so I helped them to get a bathroom break. And by a bathroom break,
Nice.
I mean I helped them to get several bathroom breaks. It was pretty cool. They had a swap meet. I traded fucking... I don't know. What did I trade? I traded Street Fighter 5, base Street Fighter 5 on the PS4 for a Princess Peach amiibo. It was a good time.
God. I remember the early days of amiibos. But-
Yeah.
I remember everyone was so upset that everywhere you went there were only Marios and Peaches.
Yeah, where the fuck is my Mr. Game & Watch? God,
I bought
I
too
still
many
think
of
about
When they announced that Gold Mario was a Walmart exclusive in the US, everybody fell into a deep pit of despair.
It's so fucking funny. I still think about the fucking half-price books where they had the Mario Odyssey cereal box, and it's because it's an amiibo, and you look at the tag on it and it says, "Do not open, do not eat," and I'm like, oh no, this is a fucking, they're selling a 7-year-old box of cereal at the half-price books. What the fuck?
I have a For some
Hey,
reason, I have a box of the Pokemon cereal from a few years ago in my room.
Oh no, is it still full?
Yeah, I just never ate it. Never
I have
opened.
2 spare sealed boxes of Mario cereal that I don't know what to do with.
That,
Give
that
one to
reminds me
me,
of
I
how
want
Jeff
Not
Mario
whatever you're
cereal.
has,
doing
like, a
with it
Capri
right
Sun.
now. I can tell you
Yeah.
that. Sorry, what, Ninja?
I was gonna say that reminds me of how Jeff bought the Pikmin Capri Sun and just plans on letting it like rot on his
There was
shelf.
Pikmin Capri Sun?
Why?
You can't just tell me this. No, I missed out.
Dude, one of my
Yeah,
first
sorry.
jobs when I was cleaning a house, they were like, help yourself to anything in the garage, and they had like old ass Mario Kart 8 Capri Sun that technically wouldn't expire for another month, and I drank it, and I was like, probably shouldn't have done that. It wasn't expired, but it may as well have been.
Yeah.
Shout out to McDonald's just now having Mario Kart 8 Deluxe toys in the year
Yeah.
2024. You can get a
I like-
gold peach from McDonald's right
Yeah.
now.
So
I like
your
how,
almost expired Capri Sun story reminded me of one time I was at a party at my friend's house, and his grandpa brought in some sodas because there wasn't anything to drink, and I drank a bottle of Coke that I brought in. I'm like, this tastes really bad, and then I looked at the expiration date. The expiration date was quite literally 10 years earlier.
Oh,
Well, that's good.
Awesome.
I had God, that fucking happened to me when I was house sitting for a friend once. They were like, yeah, feel free to like help yourself to anything in the cupboards. And I swear to God, like the butter in the fridge had expired like I think 5-10 years prior. And I think the pasta had too. And I was like
Well,
I think I had fucking like COVID too. I found
Like-
out that I had COVID, so I couldn't like go to the store and get more. So I was like, well, I guess until my
Pasta
mom
can expire?
drop some off, I guess apparently.
Like a month or two ago, I had the house to myself, and I got like a loaf of bread so I can make paninis. And like one day I was like, oh, I should make a panini today. And I looked at the bread, and it was just covered in mold. I had it for like 5 days. I hadn't opened it. It was in the refrigerator. I have no idea what happened. At least I think it was in the fridge.
You know,
Bread
I
goes
think
moldy way too damn fast.
yeah. I think the butter, I think the butter being a couple of years past its expiration date is generally understandable because I know what a lot of families do. What my family does is they will just buy a shit ton of butter in bulk and then freeze it all.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. They did have butter in the freezer too, which was also expired, and I was like, well, I'll try it. And it certainly didn't kill me. It tasted slightly funny, which is better than one would expect for butter that had expired that long ago.
Okay, I've been reminded of the convention I'm going to. It's
so true.
It's a GalaxyCon in Columbus, early December. I'm looking at the guest list. Both Roger Craig Smith and Charles Martinet will be there.
Oh, let's go. They should fight.
The guest list at Level Up Expo is surprisingly spare for how soon the convention is.
Oh my God.
Charles Martinet goes to like every convention around me for some reason.
I did get to meet Charles Martinet once.
Yeah.
I did get to meet Charles Martinet at a convention once. He is
I
the
did.
nicest man on the planet.
I was about to say the exact same thing. I got him to sign my copy of Mario Odyssey. He was extremely nice.
Guys, where the fuck is
He told me, he called me by name in the Mario voice and told me I was #1.
Yeah,
Wow.
he does that.
I still have, I don't know why I said I still have it. Like, why would I get rid of my signed copy of Mario Odyssey?
I still
You know.
have it to this day, the copy of Mario Odyssey I had signed. I like saying that about, like, the idea of saying that about something that you got, like, recently. Like, I still have it to this day. The
Yeah.
bread that I purchased at the store yesterday.
Like, there was one convention I went to, like, this is a few years ago, right after the announcement of the voice cast for the Mario movie. Charles Martinet was there, and I was kind of tempted to ask him what he thought about what he thought about Chris Pratt. And I was like, no, that wouldn't be very nice.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing about about Level Up, which is the convention I go to every year,
God!
the guest list is very funny because like, there's not a whole lot of variety in the guest list. It's like, they've got quite a few guests. It's just that it's like, yeah, you're pretty set if you want to meet the entire voice cast of 3 specific things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The con I'm going to has like literally the entire cast of Has-Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss and the creator. So
Oh, what a coincidence! So does GalaxyCon.
That is also like
Yeah,
they're
that's
also
what
at
we were
level
all
of expert.
thinking
They're
of.
there every year.
Yeah. Also, Eric Vale and Christopher Wakehamp, who voice Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth in the Ace Attorney anime, are both going to be there.
I'd fucking beat Eric Vale. Eric Vale also did Yuki in Fruits Basket, I think.
Yeah.
You got the entire voice cast for Baldur's Gate 3 and Sailor Moon.
I kind of wish that Mick Winger was at a convention I go to, so I could go to him and be like, dude, I loved your work as the talking flower in Mario Wonder.
Onward.
It's just like whatever anime characters he plays. Like, no, I just care about those funny little flowers.
That was my favorite thing to do. Has become just like bringing up to voice actors like shit that no one else does. I'm not gonna talk about it too much because it's gonna be a video. I mean, I'm not gonna say who the person was, but I did an interview with a voice actress for a video. Why are you in a tree now? For a video I'm working on. And at the end, I was like, hey, one of my friends has been going through kind of a hard time, but we watched this show together. Could you do something in this character's voice? And she was like, I have to, like, remember what she sounded like. I don't, like, ever get that. And then at the end, I was like, yeah, no, thank you. And she was like, you're, like, the only person that likes that show. And I was like, this is my crowning achievement.
I like how like
that's always fun.
Most of the signatures I've gotten from voice actors were ones that I didn't even know were going to be at the convention.
Oh, that's fun.
I got freaking let me remember. I got Roger Craig Smith, Johnny Youngbosch, and the voice actress who did Palutena in Kid Icarus Uprising.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, yeah, they were just complete surprises.
That rules.
Charles Martinet remains the only celebrity I've ever met at a convention because I don't like paying to meet celebrities.
Yeah, I think the 2 that I've no, the 3 that I've paid to have some interaction with were Monica Rial, who does a lot of voices in things.
Janet Varney is going to be there too.
Let's go. Grey Delisle. I had her do the Daphne voice for my nieces, and Steve from Blue's Clues was there as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
My boyfriend got to
was
meet
my
Steve from
favorite.
Blue's Clues.
He was lovely. He got one
go.
of my niece's names wrong.
Yeah,
Which was
yeah,
admittedly very funny.
Yeah, for my signature from Johnny Youngbosch, I had him sign a picture of Hajime, and he signed it with "No, you're wrong" instead of "No, that's wrong."
Oh.
I didn't have the heart to correct him.
That's almost funnier. It's like, no, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I think it's very funny how Johnny Youngbosch has been at like almost every convention I've ever been to, and I have never met him.
That's pretty
Yeah,
funny, actually. Yeah.
I don't really know of any other.
He's been in.
I think the only other voice actor who I'd like willingly go out of my way to like get a signature for would have to be Bryce Papenbrook. He's one of my favorites.
Oh, that would be fun. He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, get him to do the Nagito voice.
I really want to meet Brina Palencia at some point. I think that would be fun. She's also in a great many things. I mean, there's a lot I would love to meet because I've seen a lot of anime and played a lot of video games.
Oh, Chris Sabat is also going to be there.
Oh,
I'm just
Chris Sabat,
scrolling up and down.
I've been to
the
a
guest
couple
list.
conventions where Chris Sabat has been there, and it has taken everything in my power to not wait in his massive line just to get him to sign a like the photograph of Burger King Piccolo.
There's a Patricia Somerset who voices Zelda in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, that's cool. I think we had think like Rivali or someone was at a convention I was at a while ago.
Yeah,
What,
Sean
what's
Chiplock.
yeah, Sean Chiplock. He's a furry.
Yeah.
I've
that's right.
I've been to a convention that he was at. It was I haven't met him though.
What was I gonna say? Oh, the convention I'm going to has a couple Pokemon voice actors, but I think they're mostly from after the dub change. Like they have the lady who has been voicing Ash since like 2008, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't see any Pokemon voice actors except for the guy who voiced Go in Pokemon Journeys.
The wonderful thing with Pokemon voice actors too, I know one of them that's there, this is the case. Some people really do just like voice a handful of Pokemon and then they can put that on their resume and it's like, yeah. I fucking met the voice of fucking Ghastly or whatever.
Yeah.
I think the voice of Ghastly is going to be there, which is fine.
Like being a voice actor for a Pokemon must be really fun.
Yeah, I saw this pretty fun video of Rachel Lillis from a year or two before she passed, where
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah, no, she was the goat. It was somebody had asked her to do like a video, I guess, where she did the Jigglypuff. So she's like, yeah, I have someone who wants to say something, and she just got like into a conversation with herself doing the Jigglypuff voice, which I thought was really funny. It's just like, all right,
That's
Jigglypuff,
awesome.
that's enough. Jigglypuff, stop, please.
Jigglypuff from being serious.
Jigglypuff, shut the fuck up. Ow, I'm flat.
Oh no.
Fuck. Oh, now I'm dead.
Dead
Brutal.
kill.
The Legend of Valkyrie is over. Yeah, I think I'll go through a couple more Namco games and then we'll maybe do
Yeah.
fun little web exploration just because I want to explore the depths of Crane Machine plushes. I think that would be kind of fun. Plush depths, always fun. I like finding obscure plushes. They make my soul sing. And then I remember I can't get them, and then they make my soul sing sad songs.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Just sometimes just knowing that they exist is fun. How do I leave? How do I get... Please, Valkyrie, help me. I don't know how to fuck get out of here. Oh, it's in the bushes, that's right. I do really like what they did with the museums in the last couple, where they're a lot more, I don't know, less museum-y and more just like, yeah, we're in the forest from the game. Ah! It's a lot more like kind of surreal, abstract-ish. I think it's fun.
Yeah. The Legend of quote-unquote Valkyrie.
Yeah, I don't know why the quotes are there. No, I'm not trying to go back, please. I do appreciate that they couldn't be bothered to make an actual English version.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, there it goes. I'm too lazy to navigate this any further. I just want to play Metro Cross.
I don't even know what that is.
Outside of like voice actors, there's a lot of like the regular celebrity lineup is kind of wild. Hayden Christensen,
Oh
Weird
my god,
Al,
yeah, he's at this fucking con too.
John Cleese from Monty Python,
What the fuck?
Danny Trejo, Ernie Hudson. Like,
Jesus.
there's a lot of people here.
Yeah, that sounds like your average Salt Lake FanX. I didn't go to FanX this year.
Wait, I don't actually want to play it. I just wanted to trip over the can. Oh, well. This isn't the game I thought it was. I'll boot up Volume 4 for like a minute to see if I can find the game I was thinking of. Don't remember what it's called. Wow. Wow.
I used to go to Salt Lake FanX every year, and then I stopped because I went to a dedicated gaming convention. I'm like, man, I can't go to general nerd shit anymore. I want to play video games.
Yeah, I do find I prefer the cons that are like a little more focused. I do like anime conventions just because I like seeing all the merchandise, but yeah, the more general ones, it's like, well, damn, where's all the video games?
Yeah.
That's what I love about the video game convention over here is they always just bring a shit ton of like arcade machines and stuff. They had Monkey Ball and Crazy Taxi and stuff, and I was like, wow.
That's not to say that I don't like the varied conventions. There's one convention I go to in Chicago, C2E2. That it's a really, really big convention. That's a mix of like regular vendors and like brands and stuff, like
Oh yeah. That
like
makes
promoting
sense.
new stuff. So
You see here, I think you would really like Level Up Expo, and one day we need to figure out an excuse to get you out to Vegas for that. The only problem
Yeah.
is it's like the same weekend as PAX East, and I think if you're going to be flying out for a convention, it's going to be that one.
yeah, PAX is late this year, next year. It's in May, I think.
Yeah, I do think it would be fun if we were ever to level up to get Daro in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be a good time. Yeah,
because I
provided-
genuinely think that Level Up Expo is the coolest convention I've ever been to.
As someone who's only ever been to PAX East, I'm mildly miffed that PAX West gets all the cool announcements from Nintendo.
Yeah.
But yeah, because it's
But I got
in
to-
Seattle.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
we
that
did.
actually does,
Oh, that says Jump Sound from Smash Brothers.
Oh, yeah, I think because it comes from Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the Pac-Man rep. Oh, it's Sue. That's the Pac-Man rep in this.
Pac-Man fucking dies.
This is so classic. It literally is edited like a fucking shitpost.
Namu.
Wow. The resolution of this game is truly something to behold.
I don't know why when Sue walked up behind Pac-Man at the very end, I wanted it to cut to like a Team Fortress 2 kill cam after you get backstabbed.
I don't trust her. Frankly, I don't trust her. She's a
Like-
scheming little fucking conniver, is what she
Like
is.
she walked directly behind Pac-Man and I could hear the scout death scream.
That's true. She does have kind of the spy vibe. The spy.
The Spy.
No, still no smoking. That is a consistent rule. Alright, what do we got here? Pac-Man. I don't think what the fuck that was. I thinking about Wardyne, maybe? The best of Namco. Wardyne, yes. I think I was thinking.
You were thinking about a game.
I was thinking about a Namco game. Wow. What is
What is this Monkey Ball Banana Blitz ass music?
It kind of is banana blitz. I don't speak Japanese, I don't know what that means. Alright, I'm just gonna let you keep doing
Yeah, you have fun.
it. You have fun, shopkeeper.
Remember how last year, I think it was last year, Nintendo just kind of bought and made their own animation studio?
Yeah.
That is kind of weird. Wonder what they're gonna
Like
be
they-
using that for.
I mean, they have.
Like, I'm
it's been
curious.
used for a couple of games.
Oh, okay.
Like they helped work on Mario Wonder.
Okay, I didn't know that. That makes sense.
Like I'm gonna look up Nintendo pictures and see if anything like what has come out of that. If all, let's see here.
Wow, 16 whole bits. Can you believe it?
Huh.
The future is now.
Whoa. This is Fantasy Zone?
Basically.
It's like kind of Gradius.
Radius adjacent.
Most of their stuff is just like most
Guy
of their
who's-
stuff that they've produced since has just been special thanks. But yeah, no, they worked on Mario Wonder.
Guy who's only
And also
played
Mario
Fantasy
RPG.
Zone, who, looking at another side-scrolling shooter, getting a lot of Fantasy Zone vibes from this.
Oh my god, there she is, but in 2 dimensions. Stock bomber. I don't have.
Stock Bomber.
I have enough money for running shot.
Where's it running to?
I don't know. Why does it say Vulcan?
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
nice.
Excellent. Thank you, blue-haired shopkeeper. Whatever your name may be, if you have it. I don't know if they thought that far ahead.
So in Nintendo Pictures, there's a couple of things that on their credits list since they were acquired by Nintendo that are very much not Nintendo related projects whatsoever, and I got to assume that those were started before the deal was finished.
That would make the most sense. Oh no,
It's
my
like
shop's
contractual
not running
obligations.
anymore. That's not fucking fair.
Yo, they did. They did the motion editing for the Hatsune Miku Expo 2023 VR.
Interesting.
Cool. I think.
Ooh, you know what I gotta play is the King of Fighters scrolling shooter where Terry Bogard just fucking flies through the air. Like he's not he just is Terry Bogard flying through the air.
Incredible.
The King of Fighters terrifies me, and I want to learn how to play it, but at the same time, I am scared of that game's motion inputs.
That's the thing is I've fucked with it and it's fun, but I'm like, Jesus, SNK inputs and I have to learn multiple characters. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think it's cool and interesting, and I like fucking with it, but I don't know if I could ever like... Street Fighter I have like some degree of comfort in, even though I'm not like...
Yeah.
Like I get Street Fighter at like a basic level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King of Fighters seems kind of difficult to grasp at a basic level.
I can't even grasp how you could possibly pretzel on a joystick.
God, yeah, I haven't even looked into like the unique motion inputs. I have a hard enough time just doing the really basic ones.
Dude, I specifically picked up Zangief just because I know how to spin the stick.
There you go. That's all you need. I'm pretty good at quarter circling. I'm pretty bad at DPing.
There was a brief period where I was pretty decent at DPing. The problem is I lost all incentive to do it because they got rid of Zangief's green hand in Street Fighter 6.
Oh, yeah. No more utility. I think Chun still has some DP movement in 6, but I forget. I haven't played 6 in a while.
And boy, I wish Geef did have the green hand still, just because.
What
Look,
the fuck?
I was messing around in training mode, and I realized
I got faces.
Zangief only has one overhead move, so if I need to encounter somebody like Guile, I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Oh, like that.
Like that.
Damn.
Game over.
It sure do.
It actually makes me so mad that I have been forced to learn how to play Guile.
To play as him or to play against him?
To play as him.
Oh, just so you can understand him.
Not even, it's literally just, I need to learn how to play somebody that isn't Zangief so that I can, have a chance of winning.
Like, fine, I'll learn fucking Guile if that's what you want.
Because, I'm gonna be real, I have stepped online a couple of times, and I have stopped winning because people have learned how to not get grabbed.
It's not fucking fair. Oh, man. Alright, well...
I need projectiles, man.
Here
Give
for the
Zangief
glass.
a gun.
Oh no,
Here
I
for the
forgot about
glass is
this
what
already.
AJ made for stream. So you can thank him for doing that, I guess, if you want.
Now you know who to target.
Now yeah. So if you were wondering who needs to die first,
Look, you gotta balance out all of the cool shit that I make you with some very dumb shit.
that's true. You've done enough good free labor that I can accept you doing bad free labor. Here, I'm gonna set. Well, first I'm gonna set stream to just chatting, because we'll probably do just a little just chatting, look up some shit, and then I'll probably
Going on the Pac-Man lore dump.
yeah, we'll do
Yeah,
some
like-
we'll do some lore dump. Maybe I could play Street Fighter 1. We'll see if I feel like it.
But yeah, it's like when I was doing the new icons for the Train of Thought stuff, and I couldn't get the eyes down, so I fucking made Funko Johnny.
No.
Listen, Funko Johnny's okay. Funko Johnny is acceptable. I could accept that.
I don't
Because
think
it looks
I don't think
tasteful.
anybody but I don't think anybody besides you or Daro have seen Funko Johnny.
That's true. Chat doesn't even know what you're talking about right now.
I'm
Alright,
chat.
guys, free advertising. Wow. You can get a box of all these useless Pac-Man palette swaps.
Why do they have like jagged mouths? Or is that just artifacting from?
The Pac-Man?
Yeah, for some reason. Hang on.
The stream dipped
Is
in
it-
quality for some reason.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that's just really bad artifacting on the Discord stream for some reason. I thought they had like.
Oh, it's because my
Weird
window
pixel
preview
mouths.
is very small. There you go. It is a very
Yeah.
low resolution image, admittedly. I don't know what. Call me crazy. I don't know why you would ever want like a red, blue, or pink Pac-Man plush.
Well, you see
Yeah.
here when they were releasing those plushies, the game that you would typically find in arcades that would sell those was Pac-Man Championship Edition. Not Championship Edition.
The
Pac-Man Battle Royale.
Battle Royale, yeah. That makes more sense. But still. It's just a weird decision. There he is.
There he is.
The man
Licensed
himself.
plush. Oh my good fucking Christ.
Yes, so
Oh,
many
jeez.
licenses. Not all of them are currently being sold, but they have got so much
Grumpy
stuff.
Cat. Wow. Barbara, Super Monkey Ball is right there.
Barbara.
I'll go to Sonic too. Barbara, Naruto. The fuck? Oh, they make these fucking things. Okay,
Yeah.
Oh, those.
I remember those guys. They're okay. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Are you fucking me right now?
You mean Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
How do you make a fucking Rock'em Sock'em Robots plush? What the fuck is this? What is this?
We are going to beat you to death.
You see here, it's a pillow that you will find in something like a Dave and Buster's.
Yeah. God, I haven't been to Dave & Buster's in years. I feel like probably a lot of these are made specifically for Dave & Buster's. Why is Knuckles so goddamn happy?
Why is his head? Why is Tails' head so small compared to everyone else's?
Why
God,
is,
it is.
why is Knuckles completely different proportioned?
He's
Yeah.
like chibi. He's like fucking. They babified him.
This is almost like
Shadow also
Sonic-
doesn't look
Sonic
angry.
Rumble.
Shadow just looks sad.
this is like Sonic Rumble, but not quite.
Yeah, it's like weird.
Because you see here, Toy Factory stuff is intentionally pretty cheap.
Well, yeah, they're like claw machine plushes.
Yeah.
The
And
Pokemon
also
are all
stuff-
pretty good, except for something bugs me about Jigglypuff.
Bulbasaur looks kind of fucked.
Okay, yeah, the mouth on Bulbasaur
He looks
especially.
apprehensive.
The Gengar really says something to me, and what it says is me when I fucking get you.
Like,
Snorlax is happy. He's having a good time.
you know, every single Sonic, like
I
Sonic
fucking hate
is
these.
in,
I see these all the time. I
Ugh.
fucking hate them.
like Sonic plushes are very hard to do, so I understand why the Toy Factory Sonic plushes look like that, especially at the price point that they are.
Yeah, I mean they're not even that bad, really. They're weird, but they're like fine for what they are.
And like that's why the weird emoji ones are even a thing, because they're much easier to mass produce.
Yeah.
It was pointed out to me that they have Doctor and not Yan Yan because Yan Yan would be harder to make, but I'm still upset about it. Although to be fair, these are
Yeah.
all pretty
Gravity.
crusty. I kind of still want them though, just for posterity. I only
Check
have II
check
and
the
Mimi.
details on them again, like the details part of the page.
Yeah, 1 second.
I want to know what their quote unquote retail price is.
Out of stock. I don't think they were. ever
More
in stock.
information. More information.
$0.
Retail
yeah.
price $0.
I
They
don't-
didn't put
I
it.
don't think they've been officially released,
Probably not.
which is interesting.
Available in boxes of only.
Of only.
Do you think I should try
So,
to
yeah, no, they-
contact
they are
them and
not
say,
out yet.
Hello, my fine fucks.
I would like to purchase a box of II, please.
Can you imagine sitting at the fucking claw machine for like an hour, just desperately trying to win a Gara plush? God, he looks so fucking horrifying. They all look so weird. I kind of like them, but they look at Sasuke.
I mean, this is exactly what I would expect to see in a Walmart crane game.
Yeah, no,
Why
if
does-
anything, these are pretty high quality for what they are.
Why
but
does
they're very
Kakashi
funny.
look so like pensive?
What's it? He looks very apathetic about his life.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, I could live, I could die. Wow.
It's Sasuke.
Oh,
it looks
that
like
donkey.
that. Ooh.
Like the Naruto plushies look like they haven't yet figured out that most of the Naruto merchandise that I can find is exclusively available at Ross Dress for Less because it didn't sell anywhere else.
Yeah, I think. I mean, Naruto's obviously popular, but I think people, perhaps retailers, might need to realize that it's not as popular as it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was
'Cause, like-
very popular, and now it's like people know what it is. People like it. Oh,
Like it is
oops.
still one of the first things that comes to mind when you think anime. It's just that I don't think anybody's rushing to buy a whole bunch of Naruto merchandise from Walmart.
My one of my favorite stories is Will and one of our other friends were at like a Hot Topic and they saw like a mug with Kakashi on it. Let's see if I can get a visual aid for this actually. No. These are like not correct. I assume it was like probably something like this. They see this fucking Kakashi mug and they're like, who the fuck is gonna buy this? And then like 5 seconds later someone walks in and they're like, yo, is that a Kakashi mug? I'm buying that. So truly it does take all kinds.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a favorite story of mine. Wow, gumballs.com. Our claw and crane machine stuffed toy refills, known in other places as stuffies, include... Okay. Why is there a Mandy?
Because the picture hasn't been updated since 2008.
Oh, yeah, that would be why. Jumbo plush mix, 96 pieces. You can get Mario, and
License.
Bob Ross, and Steve.
Theoretically, you do.
A Shy Guy. Yeah, maybe, you never know.
Reese's Cup.
Green Garfield, fucking Bob's Burger.
Get
Oh,
Cocoa
there's
Melon.
Shadow. Fucking Cocoa Melon. It would be really... If I were like a big YouTuber that had just like fuck off money and I could make videos of me like shitting and get like 1 million views, I'd definitely make a video where I just buy like a bulk pack of these and just see what happens.
Yeah.
And it would be really stupid and wasteful.
Look, you got to become the first YouTuber to buy and review the at-home Bandai Namco Pac-Man Pixel Bash arcade machine.
Yeah, that'll be my niche, is I'll just start reviewing shit like that. Oh, I gotta go to the Pac-Man Cave website and just start reviewing all their wares.
Excuse me.
The Pac-Man Cave. I still can't believe that Pac-Man Pixel Bash is like the only first full-sized arcade machine that you can actually like buy in a retail price.
What
It
is
is
Pac-Man
wild.
Pixel whatever?
It's like a compilation arcade cabinet with a bunch of older Namco games on it. There
have
are
like
arcade
museum.
versions of it. I have gone to arcades that have it, but specifically because of like the rules regarding coin-operated arcade cabinets and the legal agreement, Ms. Pac-Man is only allowed to be included in the home version. Well, I
The
mean,
funny
that's not
thing is-
true. If they wanted to pay fucking royalties, they could include it in the arcade version, but they don't.
So the funny thing is, they do make separate home and coin-op versions. The coin-op one and the home one are literally the exact same machine, except for the coin-op one. Like the coin-op one has the coin door on it, but if you set it to free play, then Miss Pac-Man becomes available.
That's really fucking good. Wow. It's Mario
You can't
Kart
pay for
Arcade
Miss
GP
Pac-Man.
Deluxe.
I want to buy it.
Don't. brand new and better than Mario Kart Arcade GP2. Man, okay, fuck you.
Damn.
That's not true. Mario Kart Arcade GP2 happens
GP2
to
is
have
just
Ms. Pac-Man in it, and this one just has fucking Mimachi or whatever the fuck.
Mimechi is in GP2.
Oh, is he?
This one
Yeah.
pretty much
This
just
one
has Pac-Man, Blinky,
This one has Don
and
Chan.
It has
Don
Don-chan,
Chan.
that's right.
It does have Don Chan, so it is probably the best one.
But it has Ghostly Adventures Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Ew.
It's a give and take. It's a give and take.
Doesn't even have Pac-Man Party Pac-Man. It has Ghostly Adventures Pac-Man.
It's a shame.
They're different, and
Archive
They're-
games.
arcade games are games that they don't sell anymore.
Oh, okay. So they still are listed on the website. What the fuck is their problem with Galaga Assault?
They probably just don't make it anymore and are probably trying to get rid of the parts that they do have for it.
I was not aware that they made this. I see this all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Battle Royale, I see pretty regularly.
Yeah.
They don't make it anymore, but you can find it pretty easily used, and also they make a new version of it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Jukebox Bolorama.
They call it
Oh,
like Championship Edition. Pac-Man Battle Royale Championship Edition.
That's a curious naming scheme.
Championship.
Ew.
It's a fucking 8-player game.
Oh my god. I
Oh.
would fucking love to play that. That would be super fun.
I did play it once. It's the exact same thing except for harder to see your guy.
Yeah, I've played Battle Royale like once or twice. I know Pac-Man Museum Plus has it. I haven't played it multiplayer through that, but I played it in arcade not that long ago, and it was pretty fun.
I play it pretty much every chance I get it in arcade.
Now, the question is,
Isn't a whole lot, but
what pack accessories do you want for your home? Do you want the Pac-Man wireless speaker, or perhaps the pint glass set, or perhaps the pint glass set, or perhaps
Or
the pint
perhaps.
glass set? Why are there so many fucking pint glass sets, and why are they all $35?
It's a tough choice to make.
because if you were the type of person to buy Pac-Man merchandise directly from Bandai Namco, you probably drink.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yo. Would you? Would you? Would you?
I feel like you would.
I feel like you would, Johnny.
$8 fucking dollars. You know, we
You would do it
have
for
been
the.
talking about
You should
getting
do
a-
it for the bit.
Don't say that. I'm gonna actually do it. We have been talking about getting a rug for the living room, and I think if I were a more depraved person, I would try to talk Vivian into getting one of these stupid fucking things.
Look, I'm just saying, if
Would you?
we lived in a world where the Johnny YouTube channel absolutely popped off and you got the ability to, I think it would be really funny if your first owned house just has an actual Pac-Man cave for no reason.
The
That would
Miss
be pretty
Pac-Man
good.
carpet official on BandaiNamco.com.
I think if please on PacManCave.com. I think honestly, to complete the bit, if I was making like fucking like Mr. Beast money off of YouTube, I think I would be like morally obligated to like perfectly recreate the fucking Tommy Tallarico like fountain and shit, and just like tell everyone the same joke about my stupid fucking fountain. I think that would go hard. Wait. New avenue. Please. No. What other fucking video game companies have just like official online stores with esoteric merchandise?
Not a whole lot.
No, it's usually just shirts and stuff. Collaboration. It's just
This is-
fucking t-shirts.
Isn't this this is the Japanese merch site too.
Oh, interesting. I gotta make this a little bigger for my eyeball. What's going on here?
For poor old eyeballs.
My old decrepit eyes. I still can't see it. Okay. Well. Yeah, it's because Bandai Namco has like the whole arcade lineage and division too.
They're also like the only company that still has an American arcade branch.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. You can get a Galaga tapestry. I
The
do
bar
think there's a
stool-
world in which I buy a Ms. Pac-Man bar stool. I don't know if
I've
it's this
thought of-
one.
I've thought about getting one of the smaller bar stools specifically because I'm trying to get a fucking sit down arcade cabinet. The only problem
yeah.
is the stools are $100 each.
That's the trouble. I don't think I could justify it to myself. I really would love to. It would be very funny, but unfortunately, if I bought everything that was funny, I would have been homeless a long time ago. It's a shame. That's
If money
a
were
very
no,
picture.
if money was a mere object.
Yeah, if money was simply unlimited, if I had like, if I could do the move like in Yakuza where you just throw money to distract the people around you, if I did that like every single day and it didn't matter to me at all, just think about how good life could be.
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely crazy how I'm trying to that still have American amusement branches. I think Sega technically does, but they're very much dying. But it's
Yeah.
literally just Bandai Namco and Raw Thrills, pretty much.
SegaArcade.com. Wow. Let's look at their. They're
Jumanji.
hiring. Guys, they're hiring. Guys.
We are hiring.
Hashtag we are hiring even. Very good. What are they selling? Video. Oh, all types of different games. Let's look at them all. Let's look at them all. What do we got?
They stopped selling like their best ones, which were like their best games, which were pretty much just Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
But AJ, they got Ballzania. Don't you want to take a trip down to Ballzania?
No.
Damn, these balls are zany.
Sup, McTeodore. We're talking about Ballzania. Pirate Captain. Augmented reality darts. The fuck
Why?
are you talking about? Men in Black.
They made a Men in Black game, apparently.
Wow. That's certainly a thing that happened.
The thing is, every single one of these I can absolutely see at your average, not arcade, your family entertainment center, which is
Yes.
a code word for child casino.
Oh yeah. You could definitely get some
Sonic's
Blast
blasting balls?
Wow. That's so true. Wow, the Rabbids Big Ride. It's a fucking VR Rabbids ride.
What?
I've never seen like any of these, which is crazy because they seem like the type of thing you would see pretty often.
Yeah.
Instead, I always just see that fucking Halo machine.
That Halo machine is pretty rad, actually.
I should try it sometime. There's a couple of them in my area.
I've played it. They're always so expensive, but they're pretty fun.
Yeah, I'll fuck with it sometime. I know a couple malls that have it.
You gotta have friends, though.
Oh, House of the Dead and Daytona. That's pretty cool.
I've seen that House of the Dead machine at a
Yeah,
few.
that's at my Dave and Buster's.
I
few
might have
days
seen
ago.
that Daytona machine, but it may have also been an older Daytona machine. Jury is out. What about prizes and merch? Don't make me contact them.
No.
Wow. Wow, Squishmallows.
Well, soft Tetris.
Wow, Pokemon cards. I don't...
Ayo.
I feel like if you're buying your Pokemon cards through the Sega Arcade website, I think you might be doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Well, you also might own an arcade.
Why do they look like that?
What is
Because
his
they're
fucking
amusement toys.
problem? Anyway.
They are amusement toys.
I just haven't even seen that Eggman before because I haven't watched Sonic Prime.
Yeah.
Why
Okay,
isn't
I
this
am
fucking
genuinely
symmetrical?
Where's Sonic?
Okay, can we talk about how the fucking Sonic the Hedgehog Classic has the modern logo and the modern Sonic has the classic logo?
It does. What the fuck? It's like they're not even trying. These are all emails.
Come on.
Actually
water.
angry.
What about
Get it
parts
together,
and
Sega.
consumables? Can I get some consumables? Afterburner Climax. Wow.
Right, they made the Angry Birds ticket game.
No, please. I need to see
Frogger
that picture
parts.
in fuller res.
They don't have Frogger parts.
Oh, is it that fucking ticket game? Yeah, I know that one.
Look at him. Look at his ugly fucking mug.
Yeah, he looks ugly as sin in that game.
He really does. What the fuck?
That's
did
not
they
even a
do?
Sega game. That's a Raw Thrills game.
And yet.
How many of these Sega, like how much of Sega Amusements is literally just distributing Raw Thrills stuff?
Wow, the Hello Kitty air hockey's pretty good. I feel like
I
that
really
might
want-
be most of it at this point.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion Arcade, Luigi's Mansion Arcade, I believe, was a fucking joint venture between fucking Sega, Capcom, and Nintendo.
That's
Oh, is
curious.
it? Do they still make Triforce board games? Because
I don't think so.
that is literally
Those-
Sega,
yeah, those are
Capcom,
the same
Nintendo,
companies, which is
Namco,
weird.
rather.
Alright, what if I wanted to buy some stuff from Raw Thrills directly? We're starting an arcade business. We're buying
We'd be
Marvel
thrilled.
Okay, yeah, that
Contest of
tracks.
Champions.
Okay, yeah, that tracks.
We got Angry Birds Boom. Rise
You're
of
so
Lyra.
zoomed in, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, I've seen the Cruise and Blast cabinets around. I've seen
Cruise
the
and
Space
Blast,
Invaders
yeah.
one too. Injustice Arcade.
Minecraft Dungeons,
Bust a
Halo.
Move Frenzy. Wow.
There's a Butts to Move game out in arcades right now that I can play.
Probably not that many of them, but yeah, I guess so.
The
I'd
funny
fuck with
thing
that.
about
Shout out
Raw
to the
Thrills,
retro aesthetic.
the Raw Thrills stuff is so wild because looking at their games, this is just like, oh yeah, no, that's just every video game at Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, they do a lot of the heavy lifting, I think.
But because as it turns out, Raw Thrills is the only American company still making arcade games.
Guys, Minecraft Dungeons Arcade.
I did play it once. It's actually pretty rad. It's probably the only time I'd ever actually consider playing Minecraft Dungeons.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'd kind of fuck with that in an arcade. It would be funny.
It's kind of cool because it's like
100 minutes of gameplay.
it's a 4-player co-op machine, and its entire gimmick is that it hands out trading cards that you can scan in and do different
Yeah.
things.
That's actually
I-
kind of fun.
I have a small collection of cards that people don't pick up.
Let's go. So true. Microsoft account problem. I don't care. Leave me be. Oh my god, it's Jim.
It's just very funny to me that Minecraft Dungeons Arcade is like the only, like one of the 2 good American arcade machines right now.
Yeah, Jesus. Capcom Home Arcade. That's not.
I know what that is. That's the
oh, it's
thing.
that fucking thing.
Oh, it's the ugliest fight stick in the world. That unironically actually kind of goes
But
goes
damn
kinda
it,
hard.
It has Mega Man the Power Battle on it. Don't you like Mega Man the Power Battle? And
And-
the original Darkstalkers, but not Vampire Savior because they hate me.
And not even the best version of Street Fighter 2.
This seems like a missed opportunity, but hey, it has Puzzle Fighter.
It does
Okay,
have
that makes it
Puzzle
worth
Fighter.
it.
That's true.
Insta buy.
But it doesn't have Gem Fighter, so it sucks.
We
I
have
still
to make
don't understand how to play Gem Fighter.
It makes sense.
I like how Gemfire is just like they looked at the chibi sprites they made for Puzzle Fighter and were like, what if we made a real game out of these?
That's a great idea. What? Guys, it's Capcom Town. God, my eyes.
Capcom Town.
Oh my god.
Hey,
The
hey,
piss
Capcom.
guy.
No, we're not talking about Capcom. Jesus, come on, guys. Oh my god. I'm gonna screen share from
Stick for elections. We're not talking about the elections.
guys.
I will say this is actually probably one of the cooler websites I've seen recently.
Yeah, this has old vibes. Okay, I'm gonna break the rule. We can talk about this election. We can talk about the
Oh, yeah,
results
isn't
of the
this where they held
Capcom
that
Super election.
Yeah, this is like they hold polls here occasionally, and
Yeah, I
like
remember.
that's how
I participated in this poll.
yeah, that's how they
Go.
gauge interest in old ass
Maya.
Capcom shit.
Wow.
This is where they're like, oh wait, people like Mega Man.
This is literally #1 character Dante, #1 title Devil May Cry 5.
Which tracks?
Which Capcom games do you like the best? Dino Crisis at number 2 is insane.
No way.
I think they finally are like, oh wait, people like that game.
Yeah, like the results got kind of stacked.
That's fair though. Dino Crisis fans get nothing ever. Oh my god, Japan said fucking Okami as number 1.
Number 2 is
That's so
Ace
sad.
Attorney.
Nick's right.
2 and 3 are Ace Attorney. Hell yeah.
Street Fighter 6, Mega Man Legends. Oh, Mega Man
Mario
X.
Attorney. Hell yeah.
Oh man, some of these make me sad, but also like good that people are realizing it. The results are in. The women love Okami and Ace Attorney.
Female protagonist.
Wow. I'm sorry, guys. The females, as Capcom helpfully calls them, they have better taste.
True.
These are all based selections. I don't even know what the fuck this is, but it's based. You heard it here first. By generation, Dino Crisis, Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis, Dino Crisis.
And then the young folks, if you're between 10 and 20, you like Devil May Cry.
Because
Yeah.
they just released a Devil May Cry at the time of the poll.
Makes sense. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2. Dino Crisis is my favorite game. DMC. Mega Man. Mega Man / Rockman is so good. Favorite series. Resident Evil, Mega Man number 2, both in Japan and the entire world.
Ace Attorney number 3. Let's go.
It's almost like people like these games.
Mm-hmm.
Street Fighter number 7. Oh, versus Capcom is in there, but Darkstalkers isn't. Darkstalkers is cooked. Fuck. Oh, I can look at the full PDF.
To be fair, like, here's the
number
thing.
3, let's go.
Everyone loves, like, everyone wants a new Darkstalkers game. No one's gonna buy a new Darkstalkers game.
Yeah.
Yes,
Unfortunate.
I will. I'll buy it 3 times.
For $60.
I could be talked into it. I think it would sell moderately well. And then Capcom would view it as a failure. I think that would be the outcome. Hey Capcom. Hey Capcom, you see this? What are you doing?
Sakura.
What are you doing? Put her in the game.
They know Sakura is hella popular. Sakura consistently tops most popular Street Fighter character polls.
They need to add her. I've been waiting. We've all been waiting.
You see here, they need to add quite a few Street Fighter characters to Street Fighter 6.
A lot of them are missing, yeah.
It's just that I feel like they're saving them because they know that they can pull that that major of a reveal at some point and get infinite money. And
Yeah.
B, they want to do more guest characters for funnies.
I want them to stop doing guest characters so that they can add more non-guest characters, and that's so we get another versus game.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta have Terry Bogard. Rival Schools! Oh, is there a game you would like to see remade with the latest technology? Most of them weren't in the poll. I wonder if Darkstalkers literally just wasn't in here. Rival Schools is at fucking number 5.
Mega Man's at number 4.
Do they need to remake 1, 2, and 3?
No.
I'm interested to
They
see
already
what they
did it for Genesis.
do.
I mean, if they do it, I'll probably buy it. That would be cool.
They also
I don't think it's
did remake
necessary.
Mega Man 1 and for PSP and nobody bought it.
Why is number
Yeah,
1 not in here?
I-
What are they hiding?
You
from
see here,
us?
that's the main reason I want them to try doing a Mega Man remake. Like, okay,
Oh
yeah,
my
if you're too
God.
scared to make a new Mega Man game, fuck you, make Mega Man Powered Up 2.
That's true. That's Mega Man Powered Up true. Or you actually just release Powered Up and then make more Powered Ups after you re-release Powered Up. That would be cool.
There's
Wow.
also been a thought in my brain that I know it's never gonna happen, but like, imagine if they made a Mega Man game with like hand-drawn sprites.
Imagine if they made a Mega Man game.
Very
Yeah,
good.
that never happened.
Yeah, to imagine if they made a Mega Man game. I was not
You see-
expecting this degree of Rival Schools love, and it does make me happy.
I think the reason why Capcom hasn't made a Mega Man game is like there are clearly plenty of people on the team who want to make a Mega Man game, and like Capcom realizes that a Mega Man game would absolutely sell well. It's just a matter of, okay, who wants to make a Mega Man game? Okay, who wants to be in charge of the highly anticipated follow-up to the Mega Man series?
Yeah, that is probably unhelpful. Do you have a complaint you would like to share with Capcom?
Reboot previous
IPs. No complaints. Slow release of new numbered titles.
Hold on. Look at the discrepancy between number 1 and number 2.
Yeah, Jesus. That's their main thing is, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you sitting on all these franchises?
Please, something that isn't Resident Evil Monster Hunter.
Literally, it's like Capcom has gone from making so many games to making Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, Street Fighter.
And even
Only
then,
sometimes Street Fighter.
I mean, Street Fighter's been pretty consistent since 4 came out.
yeah, but like at the same time, it's like, yeah, Street Fighter 4, and then they just kind of did that 3 more times because they fumbled the ball with 5.
That's true. Although, again, number 3, I think, really does add to this conversation. Those two together.
Yeah. They stayed on Street Fighter 5 for a while, despite it being very controversial.
Yes, they sure did. Oh boy. Don't forget what Capcom's made of and make new stuff. Keep working on what you guys are passionate about. You guys are doing fine and your fans aren't entitled to any. Just because I have some complaints, that doesn't mean I hate you. Don't get the wrong idea. The marketing is just too bad. Please communicate more with fans. It's a shame you're slow to release new titles. Don't forget about your old IPs and obscure series. Please look after your stories and characters. I want to play a game that moves my heart once again.
Once again.
Mega Man 12.
Mega Man 12 will have a gut-wrenching story.
Support Capcom.
40-hour campaign.
Yes. It depends on how Capcom behaves. No.
If they're naughty, we'll put them in timeout.
If Capcom is bad and they keep not making the games that I want, if they don't make Mega Man or Dino Crisis or Darkstalkers, then no. I'm gonna cross my arms and say bad Capcom.
If they cancel Darkstalkers 4 again because Keiji Inafune doesn't know how to market to the West.
I can't fucking believe that they confirmed that it was being made. I can't fucking believe it. The pain. Well, that's okay. I don't need to support Capcom. I can instead support my favorite company.
Bandai Namco, who
Pac-Man.
definitely have not been in hot water lately.
A company that famously has never made a bad decision. Beloved company, Bandai Namco.
Who definitely didn't just cancel like 12 highly anticipated projects and send several employees to the room of do nothing until you quit.
Yeah. Which of the following Capcom games do you like the best? 1 to 50. Let's go. Third Strike, let's go. I'm convinced they literally just didn't put the Darkstalkers games in here.
I could see them forgetting to do that.
I was gonna
Vampire
say-
Savior.
Oh wait, is it in there?
There it is.
Oh, it is.
Number 44.
Oh no, I'm alone. But at least the children are yearning for rival schools. I can get behind that too.
So like, here's the thing. Darkstalkers is one of the most iconic fighting games of all time. People don't want to play Darkstalkers. People want to cosplay Morrigan.
Yeah.
Listen. What? I'll take rival schools instead. That's fine.
Look,
I'll
we've
take
got
it.
we've got one chance, and it's like we've got one chance, and it is Felicia making it into Street Fighter 6.
Don't say that to me. Or Morrigan. Don't do that to me. They put a fucking Talbane costume in Street Fighter 6. I guess that's something.
Yeah.
There's a video I watched recently that was is about fucking Darkstalkers, and it's like, yeah, but I'm just, I'm kind of tired of doing a Darkstalkers video every year. I'm just losing hope. It feels like nothing's ever gonna happen. And then it was like Talbane costume in 6, and it's like, oh fuck it, I guess we'll take it. Woo, Darkstalkers isn't dead, baby.
Darkstalkers mention.
Literally the
Darkstalkers
Darkstalkers fan
fan
base.
eating good tonight.
Anytime that there's like any fucking acknowledgement, it's just like, woo, Darkstalkers mentioned. What a sad thing.
Like, we're kind of at the point, it's like, yeah, my favorite Darkstalkers characters, Felicia, Morgan,
That's because they don't.
Spider-Man.
It's a self-perpetuating problem though. Like if there was a fucking relevant Darkstalkers game, I think people would like the other characters. I already see fan art of like all the characters all the fucking time.
Spider-Man.
That's my feed though. I mean, listen, let's be clear. Making another MVC or Capcom versus SNK also would not be a bad outcome. That would be fine too.
Imagine having your series be in such a weird state of needs more content, please. That the most popular ship in the entirety of your fandom is, main character X, character from entirely different company.
Listen. I don't have a follow for that, but listen.
Character X pop culture icon.
Guys, they did it. They made a Morrigan Monster Hunter plush. Doesn't that speak to you? Can we talk about something? Can we talk about why all the fucking Street Fighter plushes suck ass?
Can we talk about why you're using Google Images on stream?
Where's the safe search?
Playing a dangerous game here, Johnny.
How do I turn the safe search on? How do I make sure it's on? Oh no. Oh fuck. Okay.
Last stream.
Okay, we're gonna find a website that's not Google. We're gonna stick to that. The problem is Street Fighter. Well, I don't know. Plushes for most franchises are pretty poorly documented. I'm sorry. I just searched Street Fighter plushes. One of the people also ask section is insane.
Who is the pink guy in Street Fighter?
That is one of them. Oh yeah, I'm still streaming to you. Chat can't see it. What gender is Roxy from Street Fighter? Is Blanca a girl? What Street Fighter character has big thighs? The size of Chun-Li's thighs massively increased in Street Fighter 3. Capcom producer Yoshinori Ono commented on the issue, quote, I witnessed as her thighs made a sudden jump into gigantism in Street Fighter 3. What the fuck?
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Control F thighs.
I mean, to be fair,
Chun-Li's big
a significant portion of America recognizes Chun-Li from Fortnite porn.
Well, yeah. I feel like even before that, there was, it was known. It was known. Chun-Li, according to Yoko Shimomura, Chun-Li's big thighs originated from Akimon's personal fetish. I do recall this quote. It is very funny. I witnessed as her thighs made a sudden jump into gigantism in Street Fighter 3. When we first put her in the game, her sprite was just an outline and her thighs weren't that big. But as the artist started coloring her in, her legs got thicker and thicker.
Creepypasta.
That just reminded me about, like, how Eureka as a company exists and did the coolest thing.
Oh, they're intriguing. They're an intriguing company.
Like, straight up, just one of the two guys who designed Street Fighter 2 was like, okay, so I'm going to make my own company, and the first thing I'm going to do is make another fucking Street Fighter.
That was a Chad maneuver.
And then the second thing he did was made the best Tetris game ever made.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting those are the same fucking company. That's crazy. Okay, yeah.
And that's like all they did for 10 years.
Good for fucking them. That's a life worth living.
What is this object we're looking at?
There are so many of these fucking things. I didn't know they made a fucking Rashid.
You see here, I understand why these exist, and it's because Street Fighter characters in general are very hard to adapt into plushies.
I feel that is true. I feel like there are better ways.
I actually kind of dig the fucking stupid Minecraft ones. These are stupid.
I'm just
Also,
not a
Luke
fan
doesn't
of this.
even have blonde hair. What?
I did just purchase a Stubbins Chun-Li plush, which I think was a reasonable compromise. I think that's fine. Okay, Stubbins
Man, that's
Mega
good.
Man is kind of fucking ugly though. That's kind of bad. They made a Sakura, but it's like really hard to find, and it makes me sad.
You see, because yeah, the problem with Street Fighter plushies is that making plushies of human characters in general is really hard, especially when your art direction has been shifting into realistic character.
Yeah, I would just prefer if they did the chibi thing though. This is a perfect idea. That's
Yeah,
excellent.
that is how you market.
more
The
of-
creature.
More of this.
What do you mean Comic-Con exclusive?
I want no. Oh, it was in reference to the Sakura. Where the fuck is the Kiryu? I need Stubbins Kiryu. Where is he?
Stubbins Ryu.
Oh my god. I'm in love. $80. Fuck. Oh my god, the Majima.
Like, let's be real, Street Fighter is a statue franchise.
That is true.
Yeah.
I just like plushes. That's my. I'm aware though. That's my problem. That's a Johnny issue. However,
And even then, Street Fighter merch is surprisingly hard to come by.
it really is. I do have like a. I have a Chun-Li. I have the Q Posket Chun-Li, but you don't really see Street Fighter stuff all that often.
Jada Toys is doing good work with their
Oh yeah,
Street Fighter 2 stuff.
Yeah, I have the fucking Chun-Li car. I have been seeing like their Hyper Street Fighter 2 figures at Target pretty repeatedly, which is kind of nice. But they usually just have Fei Long and Ken because I guess no one wants Fei Long or Ken.
You see here, I have literally never seen them at my Target. I've only seen them at one Target, and that's why I own Chun-Li and no one else.
Oh damn! I would have probably got a Chun-Li if I could find it, but I already have the car, so what are you gonna do?
So now if I want to get the rest of Street Fighter 2 figures, I gotta order them off the internet.
Hyper Street Fighter 2 Fei Long. I'm back on Google Images.
It's
I'm aware
Ultra
this is
Street Fighter
happening.
2.
Oh, they're not. Oh, right, because it's the Switch one. Okay, my bad. Wow.
I don't know why they made Fei Long in like the first wave.
It is really funny. I think it's so funny that he's consistently the one that my Target always has, presumably because he's the one that no one is buying.
Yeah. Like I've owned every time I've seen them at a Target, it's always been just one character. Like the one Target that I
Yeah.
found them at, was just Chun-Li.
I was genuinely surprised they had Ken last time. With their Street Fighter cars they made, or the cars I have at various points seen all three of them at my Target because for some reason
Never
three
seen
they
the cars
made-
anywhere.
For some reason, the three they made were like Guile, Chun-Li, and Cammy. They did not make Ryu. But yeah, no, they weren't there the last time I was there, which is deeply unfortunate. I hate that this is a Comic-Con exclusive. I love it so much.
The problem is that my local Target has the smaller collectibles section,
Oh sure.
and it's the only Target within 2 hours of me.
Don't fucking sit here and tell me that the Blanca-chan was also an exclusive.
It appears to be exclusive.
Shout out to whoever made this. I just cry. It just makes me sad. I just like having plushes of things. Alright, I'm gonna pull this over to the other monitor just in case. Chat, you get to look at... Oh, I was gonna read this Yoko Shimomura quote, actually. Chun-Li has big thighs, right? So back in the day, I asked Mr. Yasuda, why does she have such big thighs? and he started shouting and went off it and was like, I can't believe you don't understand the appeal. And he started explaining the attraction. And, you know, I'm a woman, and I asked the question, but it got kind of awkward when he started explaining his fetishes. I mean, he has really strong feelings towards his creations. There's a reason for everything being the way that it is. When I heard that, I thought maybe that's something that everybody thinks, but everybody doesn't go out telling everybody. But he just told me. And also, I found some quote here. Regarding the then upcoming Street Fighter 4, Ono said, quote, character designer Daiko Ikano is kind of into thick girls, so as an artist he feels that the most beautiful thighs he can give Chun-Li would be of the wide variety. I think we may have another YouTube short on our hands.
Of the wide variety.
Of the wide variety is insane.
Of the wide variety. Yeah, you should go. You should go to the Big Bad Toy Store website and look up what Street Fighter merch they're currently selling.
Good idea. Wow. Wow.
Oh wow, they're selling a Jury action figure.
Who would have guessed it?
Whoa.
Wow, points of articulation. This is pretty sick. I haven't seen that much.
It's $1,679.
Oh
Whoa.
I will never own a house.
I mean, I guess what it is 1/4 scale,
Oh my lord.
not 1/12 scale like most action figure. No, that is
Why are there two?
a quarter of the size of a giant human being.
Hey, it's Luke. Hey, it's shitty palette swapped M. Bison.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's pretty dope.
Oh, I see. It's. Let's see here. Okay. So the palette swapped M. Bison. They're actually pretty fucking smart with how Jada Toys does. All of the alternate palettes are exclusives to to various retailers.
That's actually a really good idea. Oh, wow, Bunny Jury.
That tracks.
This isn't even a costume that's in this game, is it?
Probably not.
Why does it say B style? Her B style costume. Wait, actually, is her B style costume just? Does she have a classic outfit?
B style series. That implies that it's the name of that particular figure range.
Okay. The Street Fighter 6 in addition to that was confusing me. Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah, the Street Fighter Power Rangers shit.
It's so fucking funny because I think the Ryu and Chun-Li ones actually showed up in a game, but then you just have like these. Oh, by the way, something I will never own, but I would love to. Why am I being deprived of life's greatest joys?
That's amazing.
The mascot costume is very good too. Also, I would wear this. This would be pretty good. We'll maybe go down the Sanrio collabs rabbit hole another time because I do have a fucking Hello Kitty Arl from Puyo Puyo, which is for some reason easier to come by than the Street Fighter ones.
I see.
Very good times. Wow, Street Fighter 5, Chun-Li. Is this actually an official fucking figure? Yeah, I guess it is. Damn. I thought this was just like, I don't know.
I don't know why I thought.
Look, I'm just saying,
about it.
all of the Street Fighter girls get a whole lot more merch than any of the other characters.
I mean, I feel like that's true of many things, yeah. Oh, wouldn't you know it?
I'm saying, like, I understand, but fuck you. I want a giant, potentially horny figure made of Zangief.
That'd be cool.
Potentially.
Nope.
The possibility.
Just the chance.
If you're not a fucking coward.
Okay,
Yeah.
come on. Commit or
This is a-
don't. Why does she still have the sleeves? Cammy features a
This is
cool
Street Fighter
reimagining
6.
of her Street Fighter 6 ensemble. This is not a reimagining. You just took away fucking part of the jacket. Come on.
It wasn't boobs enough.
Then just get rid of the jacket altogether. Commit or don't, goddammit. Oh my god, wait. Wait. Wow. Wow.
We get one.
We get one.
What is it?
It's Ryu.
Oh damn.
He thick. I mean, you could spend $750 on your 1/4 scale Zangief.
Yeah.
That's not bad. God, guys, come on. Guys, come on.
This has to be like a kink thing. It has to
It
be.
is.
I mean, definitely.
It is.
Obviously, clearly. Come on. How many fucking powerlifting figures did they fucking make? Would you?
Would you?
Because you see here, it's you see here, they're just getting stronger because they're fighting game characters. It's not
Yeah, no, they're
because
just
of
lifting.
the pose that it invokes.
They're just lifting weights. And also lifting up their shirt. Let's go.
You know.
Oh, I would fuck. You can't show me the enamel pins. That's bad news for me. Very nice. You can't do okay, actually the face is ugly as fuck. What's going on there? Jesus. What the fuck? What is your fucking problem? Why would you draw her like Street Fighter 5 the board game? Let's fucking go. Delve into a rich narrative fueled by years of Street Fighter history. What the fuck are you talking about, a rich narrative?
What?
It's a board
I love
game
when my-
based off
I
of
love when my-
Street Fighter 5. Calm down.
I love when my board game has a story.
I need a story in order to play a board game.
The only thing I know about the
Feel
story,
immersed.
like the only thing I remember of the story of Street Fighter V is Juri and Cammy getting on a motorcycle and driving from fucking Africa to London.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. What the fuck? Okay, these are getting weird. I had like one of these things that played Mario sound effects back in the day. Imagine paying fucking $10 for one of these. Because this is 8 for 80. It needs to play the sound effects from the fucking that one PC version that has like the really poor dub. I gotta find that. I forget which version of the game that is. The IBM one, yeah. Oh, this is them edited into proper Street Fighter 2. I want just the raw.
Can you do better than that? Playing you in action is a joke.
Are you man enough to fight me?
Attack me if you dare! I'm the strongest woman in the world!
My strength
That's a guy.
is greater than yours.
Absolutely.
I will meditate and destroy you!
This is just one guy.
It's literally just one fucking dude.
I will meditate and destroy you.
You must defeat Shang Long to stand a chance. Okay.
Alright, now it's turning into a problem.
I'm conflicted on this because I think without the prior context, I would think this is kind of a fun
Exactly.
design. But I think now I'm just so like.
Now I worry.
Yeah, like the weightlifting fetish thing has gone so far that I'm just kind of like afraid of the type of person who would wear this now. Which sucks because without the prior context, I'm the type of person who would wear this.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's
You
dead.
lose.
Dead Guile USB drive.
You lose.
That goes insanely hard, actually.
Novelty USB drives are insane, man.
They are very fun. I like novelty phone chargers too. I'd like a Puyo one a while ago. Oh hey, it's Jamie. Shout out to
The Cammy car
specifically having fucking green tights. but the regular Cammy figure just has her regular tights.
You see here, you know for a fact that that they designed it with, like, they designed that figure to just be normal Street Fighter 2 Cammy, and then Capcom made them paint over it.
I don't even know that
Specifically because of the
Capcom did. I
engine.
think the car company might have.
Maybe. Either way,
Because
they
the regular
absolutely just had
Cammy
to do
figure
it.
is just regular.
Because, like, I feel like they're aiming for two different demographics.
That's the trouble. I mean, she's also censored in Fortnite, so one wonders.
Yeah.
One
So
day I'll make the
it
Cammy
absolutely
Pants
has.
video.
It absolutely has to do with what your particular product demographic is.
Oh, for sure. Oh my god, but the fucking Minecraft plush has bare legs.
To be fair, what are you going to do with that?
Listen. I give me a second here. Give me a second here. I didn't need to open a separate YouTube tab actually. Just hear me out. Hear me out.
I like square butts and I cannot lie. Squid and sea
Hear me out.
Hate so much.
What?
Why were
just
they allowed to
saying.
air that commercial on television?
That is like an insane commercial. Why is this like a 3D model of the bobblehead? Why does
Because
he fucking
clear-
look like that?
Because
like
they're
he's
selling
gonna
it for
kill
$12 and they're not selling it for $12.
Yeah. Hand painted, my brother in Christ.
Like,
That wasn't
given
even
that-
hand fucking rendered.
Like, given that it's on sale for $12 and that's 60% off.
God. Wow. I'm not even gonna say anything.
To be fair, I think it's actually pretty smart how you can get away with making
guys.
alternate palette versions of
Come
Street
on.
Fighter merchandise. $700 too.
They can't keep getting away with this. What do you mean pre-order? This is a new. They're still going.
Oh my god.
Is it just like fucking Cammy, Ryu, and like 17 different Chun-Li's? Oh, no, never mind. There's 2 Ryus. This one is wearing red and doesn't have a beard.
PCS Collectible. Is that company's entire deal just making weightlifting figures?
I might have to look them up, but I might have to do so off screen.
I'm opening.
Life-size
I'm
M. Bison
opening.
bust.
Amazing
I'm
mission.
sorry, evil
That's a-
Ryu weightlifting figure.
Okay, so it is not. That's not the only thing that company does.
AJ, would you?
You see here, I think that is fucking terrifying, and it's cool as shit. And also, my first reaction to that question was yes.
Oh my god. Do I dare privately Google weightlifting figures? and
Oh,
see
no.
what
I'm
happens?
just
Oh,
going to,
no.
I'm just going to go to the PCS collectibles page and then check
Terrified.
the Street Fighter.
Oh wow, Firefox
Okay.
crashed entirely. It was too powerful.
It's a message. We have to stop.
You know, maybe that's
Okay, so
Maybe
they've
they're trying to
got
tell us
27 total Street Fighter statues.
interesting. Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm just gonna Google Street Fighter
6,
weightlifting figures to see if any fans have taken up
7,
the
8.
mantle.
9. There are 9 weightlifting statues.
Jesus, is it all
In this
Chun-Li,
series.
Cammy, and Ryu?
They are 90% Chun-Li, Cammy, and yeah, it's all Chun-Li, Cammy, and Ryu actually.
Yeah, it's just like variants of them.
Uh-huh.
God, one day when they finally fucking put out weightlifting jury or whatever the fuck, people are gonna go crazy. Could you fucking imagine if they put out lifting jury figure where she's lifting it with her fucking feet?
Whoa.
Could you
They did make a
imagine?
Don't say these words.
This company did make a quarter scale Poison statue.
That's actually pretty cool. Poison doesn't get a lot of merch. Good for her. You love to see it. Oh man. Yeah, shit, we should go on more merch adventures another time, but I think Kamek was right. I think the universe is perhaps telling us that our time has come. But
Maybe.
thank you for participating in stream. It's good to keep the election off the mind a little bit. I would say go out and vote, but it's a little late for that. If you didn't vote, what the fuck, guys? I'm sorry to tell you this. It's a little late. Stay strong if we wake up in hell tomorrow. But in case we don't, that's cool too.
Buy weightlifting statues.
Yeah.
I don't know if you should do that.
Just if you're feeling really low just about the state of the country, just look over to your weightlifting fucking evil Ryu and Chun-Li and Cammy statues all lined up in a row and tell yourself that everything's gonna be alright. Look over to your life-size M. Bison bust and just remind yourself that it could always be worse.
Yeah.
Alright. I think I'm gonna head out. Talk to you guys later. Have a good night.
Farewell.
Oh wait, I have to end the stream. Goodbye.